will be Mudassir Ali or Mudassir. Low scoring thriller. Just the game before this, but I think, like yesterday, this is going to be another high scoring match.
Good evening, Abdul Rahman, and good evening to all our viewers who are following this MazaPlay.net Emirates D20 powered by Fan Code. The wall was collapsed by the soldiers of Dubai. Overconfident, clearly, but the way they played the cricket Dubai, it really impresses a lot, and it shows the character of the captain Ramesh Shehzad after those two back-to-back losing matches and then beating Fujairah. Definitely now they are in the league.
Well, we are supposed to be neutrals as commentators, but I can tell you, it's Dubai versus Fujairah in the com box right now, and you can hear that in the voice of Mudassir. He's very disappointed in Fujairah. But I tell you what, this tournament has opened up nicely now. Ajman beating Emirates Blues after losing to Abu Dhabi. Dubai beating Fujairah after losing to Emirates Blues and Sharjah. Abu Dhabi will want to keep that momentum going. They lost very badly against Fujairah. So all to play for as Zia Mukhtar comes into bowl, has a steady record so far in the Emirates D20. But up against him will be Zawar Farid. 44 for him yesterday. He was looking dangerous. And if he gets going, we might see another very high scoring game today.
A very hard hitting batter, especially in the power play. Zawar Farid to face Zia Mukhtar.
Oh, what a way to start the innings. Absolutely gorgeous from the bat of Zawar Farid. That is the perfect opener shot. That is the perfect way to get off the mark.
In control, foot coming forward and finding the gap through the offside. Brilliant looking shot by Zawar Farid off the mark with a boundary.
Well, not usual that the first ball of the over is part of the highlights reel, but that one will definitely be a good comeback from Zia. Pulling his length back just a bit. They should have seen that game yesterday. They know Zawar Farid loves anything outside off stump. Goes in the air or along the carpet through the cover region. Tall lad. Reminds me a lot of Alex Hales when he comes into bat. Standing upright and driving through the line.
Once again on the off stump play towards the point. A fumble by the fielder. A quick single has been taken by Zawar and Aravind. Zawar comes in, so misses out Ashwant Walthappa. And in comes Aditya Shetty. Hazrat Bilal is not making into the side. First game for Sanchit Mohan Sharma. A useful all-rounder to have in a side.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this Emirates Blues team, very talented. They will be very disappointed after yesterday. Rahul Bhatia misses out. And Aditya Shetty walks in. Overs on offer. Pritya Arvind got a 50 to his name yesterday. Not the most fluent of his knocks, but a good 50 nonetheless. And in two minds, was he trying to leave the ball or play it? In the end, does neither. And the live wire, the pocket dynamite, right behind the batsman. Kamranatha trying to get a stumping. He's such a character, Kamranatha. Loves the game. Oh, another big swish and a miss, but a wide call by the umpire. Well, this is a very interesting plan here, isn't it, Mudassir? Because Vritya Arvind is very strong square on the offside. And they're pulling that ball away from him. Not sure if it's a good idea to have that deep square leg if you're bowling like that. We've seen a lot of teams use third man and deep point against Vritya Arvind.
Not finding the gap. This time on the mark, the bowler Zia Mukhtar started off well here. Blues, couple of deliveries yet to get off the mark. Vritya Arvind.
Yeah, he'll bide his time with Arvind. He knows he can catch up very quickly. That's the talent of the lad. Shoaib Ahmed did mention yesterday that he's standing a bit more side on this time. Very open chested in his approach. After that first ball boundary, a good comeback from Zia. Just the 6 runs off it. Emirates Blues 6 for no loss. Rohit coming into bowl. And he'd want to forget that game against Fujairah very quickly. His debut match for Abu Dhabi. And he was up against a man on a mission. This is a different challenge now. Zawar Farid. Not as devastating as Asif Khan yet. But he has the potential. He has the caliber in his batting to bat as aggressively as Asif Khan.
A brilliant Yorker to start with here. Luckily for Zawar Farid, he just manages to put the wood. It was on the toe.
Oh, very interesting call there by the umpire. I thought it got some bat on it. Umpire Umar Farooq, very experienced. But I do think the ball was sliding down leg as well. A lot of swing on it. Zawar Farid, not a lot of foot movement. Planted on that leg stump. He seems to be in a bit of pain there. Probably hit flush on the toe. He has had some issues with his foot. Was limping yesterday as well after he got out. Hasn't bowled as well.
Once again coming into Zawar Farid, not in control but manages a single played towards that mid wicket. And talking about the injury, during the World Cup, during the time of throwdowns, his left foot got fractured, courtesy to Fahad Nawaz. He was doing those drills of Yorkers and bouncers. And he was expecting a bouncer, but then came in a Yorker from Fahad Nawaz.
Well, all the internal news being shared here. Fahad Nawaz looking for cover, I'm sure. That's the tournament for Vritya Arvind. So far, 53 average, 62 not out. But that strike rate needs a lot of improvement, especially when you're batting in the power play. And we know he is quick. Seems to be a bit of a hold up. Yes, it's Zawar Farid who's taken off all his gear. Just having a look at his toe tells you how good that Yorker was. The perfect Yorker. The toe crusher, as they call it.
It was a lethal Yorker bowled by Rohit on the very first delivery of this over. Between pain, physio comes to check Zawar Farid. Battle of nerves between Abu Dhabi and Emirates Blues.
That's the Yorker. Yes. Right on that toe. And I think the bat hit the toe as well. A double whammy for Zawar Farid.
And straight away he was showing the bat to the umpire as if he has middled the ball, making sure not to give that LBW decision. What a tournament we are witnessing. Dubai did a wonderful job by defeating the mighty Fujairah. Now it's Abu Dhabi versus Emirates Blues.
A good looking shot, but straight to the field. A chance of a run out. Very well done there at mid on. He's a left hander, so that went to his wrong side. It was Zubair. He'll have a key role to play with the ball as well. But very, very close. A direct hit would have made things very interesting. And pushing Zawar Farid for that quick single, is that a good idea?
Bit in pain, but still went for that quick single. Comes in Rohit. Brilliant piece of bowling. Fuller lane delivery, just coming back into the right hand batter. Completely deceived in the drive.
Well, we're only in day 3. I tell you what, Mohammad Jawadullah and Rohit Khan, the two left-arm fast bowlers, are making a name for themselves. Look at this ball. He is extremely lucky, Zawar Farid, that has not taken off stump out of the ground.
The national team was missing a left-arm fast bowler. Now there are 2 in contention, but I think there's time for Rohit to get qualified for that national level team, and this time play towards the point. But interesting character, and this is a good platform for him to showcase his talent as we have seen in the other region. But this is a big platform for young lad.
Yeah, absolutely. He might not qualify for the UAE men's team, but there's an opportunity to be part of the camp, part of the setup, bowl to these guys on a regular basis, test their skill, and improve in the process as well. Oh, again, another in-swinger. This time Zawar Farid behind it nicely. What a brilliant over from Rohit. Just the 2 runs off it. Emirates Blues 8 for no loss. Zia Mukhtar will continue. Outside. There was a chance. It's Osama Hassan. I'll tell you what, I've been watching Emirates D20 and D10 for a very long time. And Osama Hassan seems to be extremely uncomfortable in the field.
Went down on one knee, just falling short of Osama. And rightly said, we haven't seen that brilliant kind of fielding efforts putting in by Osama.
Another swing and a miss. Well, when you're batting, or bowling for that matter, in cricket, even the slight amount of change in your body, and all of a sudden everything starts to fall apart. That first ball, that first drive towards extra cover, textbook. Then he's been hit on the foot, and now all of a sudden, playing far away from his body, Zawar Farid, not getting to the pitch of the ball.
Once again, not in control, taking the thick outside edge and flying past the first slip. It's a boundary once again, but not in a convincing fashion. Zawar Farid.
Again, a lot of width on offer, and he throws his bat at it, throws his bat hard. Zawar Farid. Thick outside edge, nobody catching at gully or second slip, and it races away down to third man. And even after that, when he was trying to go for that single, he was limping, Zawar Farid. I think he's going to just stand and cut loose. No running here.
Good comeback. Just changing the line. This time into the right hand batter. It will be interesting to see if they can get a flying slip in place.
Yeah, another catching fielder on the offside would be a good idea. But just on the last game, last thought to share with all our viewers as well. Even if that game would have been a tie, Dubai would have won that fixture because they had more.
Definitely saving a couple of runs for his team. Lifting his side. Ali Abid. Brilliant shot. And there comes the dive. Yep.
Oh, poor delivery. Poor finish to the over. Vritya Arvind will not miss out on a short ball on leg stump. This is his favorite shot. And what a way to cut loose. He was struggling, Vritya, just before this delivery. Is that a 6 or a 4 is the question. Umpires having a look. Flying down to that fine leg region. And just, I think, inside the rope. No. It's 6. It has gone over. It was a good over before that last ball. 12 off it. 20 for no loss now. Emirates Blues at the end of over number 3. Well, the battle continues. Rohit versus Zawar Farid. Blockbuster action here at the Mazzaplay.net. Emirates D20 powered by Fan Code. Wide signal by the umpire.
As of now, Rohit has the upper hand, bowling those quicker ones and the Yorkers not giving away easy runs. So far, 2 extras has been conceded by Abu Dhabi. Going smoothly here, ECB Blues, 21 for no loss.
Oh, again outside edge. Mudassir Ali wants that gully fielder for Zawar Farid. He's flashing at everything outside off stump. He's gotten the edge twice.
What a transformation we are witnessing by seeing the Abu Dhabi team. They're giving tough fight to all the teams, making a statement in D series.
Well, they started that change with Ali Abid becoming the captain of the side, the senior player. They reached the semi-finals in Sharjah of a D20. Then they reached the final of a D10 against Fujairah. And now they're looking very good. Probable qualifiers as well. That every team has an opportunity to finish in the top 4. Hit straight down the ground. Oh, calling him Zawar Farid. He is struggling. He is not able to take that quick single. He's pointing at his foot. And the question is, do you continue to bat and make it worse? Or do you walk out, put some ice on it and see if you can come back later, Mudassir Ali?
If he's in pain, then definitely he needs to go out. The easy single denied by Zawar Farid. Not looking comfortable. Once again, incoming delivery pushed towards the mid-on. A quick single has been taken.
Well, he's such a crucial part of the Emirates men's cricket team. I'm not sure this is a good idea. You have to take care of your body. A lot of cricket coming up, a lot of international cricket coming up as well. 50 over matches, 20 over tournaments as well. The World Cup qualifiers. And these injuries tend to get worse the more you play.
Brilliant piece of bowling here. Continues by Rohit. Those variations, changing the length and talking about the injuries. Fujairah management has managed Junaid Siddiqui very well after that first match, giving him rest for a couple of days because a long season coming ahead for Junaid Siddiqui.
Well, I'm going to ask you a very tough question now, Mudassir Ali. After this over finishes, a good bouncer, and Zawar Farid misses 23 for no loss at the end of over number 4.
Helmet.
Well, that's the fun fact. India is the only country to win the 60 over, 50 over, and 20 over World Cups. The 60 over World Cup was before I was born. I'm not sure about you.
Almost 10 years before my birth. 60 overs happened in 1983.
Mudassir Ali, if you're telling me you were born in the 90s, I am leaving right now. There was an 8 in the year somewhere,
And 3.
maybe even 7, but no 9, I can tell you that. But what a stat. India 60 over, 50 over, 20 over, and the captain in the 50 over and the 20 over World Cups, a certain MSD number 7. Change in the bowling now, and this is a good tactic, bringing in Zubair in the power play. Oh, hit in the air, inside out, over cover, Avritya Arvind special. He loves playing on that offside against the spinners. We saw him do that yesterday as well against Ankur Sangwan.
Look at that shot. Nicely played over the covers. One bounce towards the fence. 4 runs, more runs for Emirates Blues.
Zubair under the pump. Ball 1 going for a boundary. Again trying to go across his stumps. And they get a single.
Clearly he's struggling there. Zawar Farid not comfortable running between the wickets. Nicely bowled and well fielded. To that boundary. Getting his line and length right. Zubair.
Yeah, the difference between Zawar and Vritya's approach against spin is Zawar likes to use his feet just like that. Vritya Arvind on the other hand, a touch player, loves going inside out over cover, backs himself to hit a ball on leg stump on the offside as well. A good comeback this so far from Zubair. Oh, getting turn with the new ball. He's a special talent, Zubair. Gives it a mighty rip.
Oh, look at that bounce. And a slight turn. Last delivery. And lofted over mid-off. Classical Zawar Farid shot coming into play this time. 4 runs.
I didn't get all of it. Zawar Farid, but it was a safe shot. Mid-off was in the circle. And a good end to the over for the Emirates Blues. 32 for no loss at the end of 5. Last over of the power play. And it's Ataur Rahim coming into bowl. Very interesting bowling change this. They do have options. The like of P.R. Riaz. But he plays as the front line all-rounder for Abu Dhabi. Ataur Rahim. Short delivery in the air. Oh, and a fumble for just a single. They're not able to push those twos. They're not able to push the quick singles. Emirates Blues are digging a hole. D20 career, 7 wickets for him. Not a bad average, but that economy rate slightly higher than he would like.
We are in the first phase of this tournament, and if his injury prolonged, then it will be a problem for Emirates Blues. Completely misses. There's an appeal. Appeal for caught behind, not interested, and at last he raises his finger, walks back Zawa Farid.
Well, the umpire Umar Farooq, I think he was checking with Asif if it carried to the keeper or not. Just a quick glance to make sure that that ball had carried. Yes, it came off the glove. Kamran Atta. Oh, good catch. Very good catch in the end. And a big wicket. Zawar Farid's misery comes to an end. 20 deliveries for his 16 runs. Emirates Blues lose their first wicket with 33 on the board.
Selected. Thank you.
Well, the captain walks in at number 3, Rizwan CP. 114 strike rate. That needs a lot of improvement, Mudassir Ali. And we know he's a class batsman, world class batsman.
Off the mark straight away, played towards the covers, and a good move by the captain Ali Abid, resulting in the wicket of Zawar Farid in his very first over. A slow delivery back of length deceived Zawar Farid going for that scoop. Big wicket at this stage.
Yeah, they've played a bowler less in this game, brought in Osama Hassan. And Ataur Rahim will have to bowl probably his quota of 4 overs. If he keeps bowling like this, for sure, he'll bowl them through. Much better. There you can see, fresher legs, fitter legs, and they push that quick single. That's what they do really well, Emirates Blues. Don't play out dot balls.
Fitness level is up to the mark. They have those camps on daily basis. Quick between the wickets once again, Rizwan and Aravind. So far a good over, 3 runs, a wicket to his name. On the back foot, brilliant piece of fielding, and once again lightning between the wickets. Vritya Aravind.
Yeah, as soon as the ball hit the bat, you heard Rizwan CP shout, Aja. And Vritya Arvind was ready. Good steady over so far, only 4 runs off it. Right there, as soon as he hit it, yeah, that's one. And he was in safe and sound, Vritya Arvind. Oh, this is a good power play, cagey stuff going on. Width on offer. There is a fielder at deep point. Are they going to get 2? Sent back. So even Stevens at the end of the power play. 37 for 1 Emirates Blues at the end of over number 6. Let's have a quick look at the highlights of the power play then. Started off with the shot of the day, Zawar Farid. And then an outside edge, flying down to third man. He had been hit on the boot just after that boundary. Vritya Arvind and got a maximum. Got a beautiful boundary against the left arm spinner as well. So did Zawar Farid. Then Ataur Rahim came in and got the big wicket. Crucial wicket of Zawar. Good catch taken by the wicket keeper. So just 6 runs in over. And only 1 wicket lost. Both teams will be happy at the end of the power play. Again going inside out. It's in the air and they find the fielder. Well, Vritti Arvind is extremely confused that there is a fielder in the deep. You are the UAE's first choice wicketkeeper batsman, my friend. You know over number 6.1 is the end of the power play. What has he done?
Making room and thought it's a power play, not realizing there was a fielder stationed and a well judged catch taken by Rohit. Brilliant piece of bowling, I would say, by Zubair. Not quick in the air. Poor shot selection, walks back on 17 or 15 deliveries with the help of boundary and a maximum 37 for 2.
One new batsman walking in is Alishan Sharfu. Got a 50 yesterday. Good stats. Look at that strike rate. Best of 97. Very healthy average. Alishan Sharfu loves the Emirates D20.
Loves to play his shots with ease. Alishan Sharifu coming into right hand batter off the mark straight away with couple of runs. Quick between the wickets once again. Emirates Blues batters.
Let's have a look at this replay again. And look at Vritti Arvind. Plays the shot, poses, then he's like, whoa, what is he doing there? I can't believe my eyes. I cannot believe Vritti Arvind did not see that fielder.
Has been taken. I'll just come in the support of the young Vritti Arvind. I think he must have thought it's a 12th man standing somewhere near the boundary rope. That might be the reason. He was shocked.
Oh, in the slot. Play towards extra cover. Are they going to push for 2 again? No, this time. Very good fielding and throw. Mudassir Ali. He's a very kind-hearted man. Unfortunately, I am not. And I cannot believe that reaction. That was poor cricket in the end of the day. A lot resting on his shoulders, Vritti Arvind. He's an important player for Emirates Blues. Oh, beautiful. Unplayable delivery. Again getting grip off the wicket, Zubair.
He went for runs but got that wicket and troubling the batters.
Zubair. Oh, in the air again. This time gets a very good correction, Rizwan CP. He knew there was a fielder there, but he didn't care. That goes racing away for a boundary. An expensive over comes to an end. 46 for 2, Emirates Blues at the end of 7. Ata Rahim will continue. 46 for 2, Emirates Blues. Ali Shan, 5 of 3. Rizwan CP's gotten his first boundary. Crucial partnership this. Oh, in the air again. And safe this time. It was a risky shot. But he backs himself, Alishan Sharfu, and he's got in a boundary.
For number 152, shorter delivery and was in control. Nicely played towards that gap between deep square leg and deep mid wicket. Poor piece of fielding, I would say. You need to put that extra effort.
Yeah, the fielder, a couple of yards up, and that's the shorter side on the leg side. You need to be at the edge of the ropes, especially when Alishan Sharfu is batting. Oh, hit straight down the ground. Beautiful for a single. That's what they do really well, Emirates Blues. 50 coming up. After a boundary, we'll take a quick single or a double. Frustrate the bowler and the fielding side.
He always makes sure to keep score moving. Alishan Sharafu, though they have lost couple of wickets, but playing his shots on strike. CP Rizwan.
Going for the slower delivery. Are they going to push for two? No. They changed the fielder. They've brought in somebody else, and he's done really well. Yeah, it's the leggy Mazhar, who's done really well.
Straight from deep mid wicket, Zia Mukhtar goes to the fine leg. Once again, a shorter delivery, nicely rolling his wrist on this ball and just a single.
Well, this is why I love Ali Abid's captaincy as well. Good on that hook shot, pull shot as well. Mid wicket and square leg will be kept busy. And Taur Rahim, after that good first over, has conceded 7 already. Will they make this a big one? Will they target him?
This time just stopping. Was in the air. I think they will be happy if they can get 8 or 9 runs in the over. They need to build a partnership. Still 12 overs left after this. 8 wickets in hand. The key is the captain needs to stay at least till 17th or 18th over.
There's some gardening work being done by Rizwan CP. Slower delivery again, but just outside off stump. Given as a wide. Yeah, very wide, left alone. He wants to finish this over well, get out of it quickly, Atar Rahim. Just looking at the bowling options, P.A. Riaz, 1. Mazhar, another. Misfield there, but it doesn't cost any extra runs. Emirates Blues motoring along nicely now. 55 for 2 at the end of 8. Change in bowling then. The off spinner, P.A. Riaz, coming into bowl to Rizwan CP.
Both from Kerala. This time cut, it was in the air. Good piece of fielding by Zubair. 1 bounce, well fielded. And a new recruit in this side, P.A. Riaz. Very impressive with his off break.
Was Zubair kept very busy at short third man from both ends. Fielding at short third man, Zubair. Just a single. This partnership building slowly and steadily for Emirates Blues. Fahad Nawaz, Farazuddin, Vishnu Sukumaran yet to come. But we saw yesterday, though, they're not the types that can hit aggressively, get 12, 13 runs and over. Another single down to short third man. So these two need to bat along. And I think Alishan Sharfu, after the halfway mark, will kick off in fifth gear. That's his role in the team.
Coming down the track, play towards the sweeper cover, just a single. The ratio of dot balls is just coming down, rotating the strike regularly. CP Rizwan and young Alishan Sharafu.
Well, that first game, we saw two maiden overs back to back. And you can't afford that, even though Dubai in the end still won the game. But as a batting side, as you said, the ratio of dot balls needs to be as low as possible. Push for those singles, keep rotating the strike, and then charge that loose delivery. If you can better get a boundary here, it'll be a 9-run over. And that's the target that they have in their mind, 8-9.
You ask for the boundary, it's a maximum. Coming down the track, played over the extra cover. Alishan goes into the stands, finishes off with a maximum.
Oh, what a way to end the over, and what a direction to hit it as well. The big boss sitting and watching, and the ball almost hitting him. 66 for 2 at the end of over number 9. A lot of dignitaries sitting in that area where that ball went. Mr. Robin Singh, head of the Emirates Cricket Board. Oh, slower delivery again. Going down on one knee. Rizwan CP hitting it very hard.
Showing some aggressive intent on the very first delivery. Rizwan CP. The charge has been taken by Alishan Sharafu. Quickly moves to 19 of 9 deliveries into his third over. Gentle push. And once again, quick between the wickets.
Yeah, the running is special, especially Alishan Sharfu. Always on the lookout for that single, and he's always trying to convert the 1 into 2, especially when the ball goes into the outfield. The only problem is if you're his partner, you're in a lot of trouble, especially if you go out of breath very quickly. These young 20-year-olds forget that the older you get, the sooner you get tired. Oh, good bouncer. Good bouncer. Rizwan CP going for the hook shot and missing it. Looking at the square leg umpire, asking for a wide, but not given one for the over.
Surprise CP Rizwan with that bouncer Atta. Not in control. Once again, just dipping in front of Kamran Atta. He's been brilliant behind the stumps for Abu Dhabi.
Oh, he's edged it. Another slower delivery outside off stump. Rizwan CP slashing hard. And the ball goes right into the gloves of Kamran Atta. He is not dropping those. A big wicket right at the halfway mark.
At last, getting the wicket off for CP Rizwan. Smart piece of bowling. Once again, a cutter delivery back of length, getting that thick outside edge, and well, touch cash taken straight into the hands of Kamran. Walks back CP 12 of 13, 68 for 3.
Well, yeah, that's the drinks break then at the halfway mark. 68 for 3, and there'll be a change in the voices. There'll be Abid Ibrahim and Ahmed Khwaja to take you to the end of the Emirates Blues innings.
Thank you very much, Abdurrahman and Budassar. ILT20. The action starts from the 13th of January. Meanwhile, the action is well and truly underway. Slashed away. Third man is up, and that will be a boundary to Fahad Nawaz to get off the mark. And welcome to the com box alongside me, Abid Ibrahim. Good evening.
Thank you very much, AZ. Good evening to everyone. And that welcome was nothing less than a red carpet welcome from Fahad Nawaz for us in the com box.
Very poor delivery there from Mata. You cannot afford to bowl that length when your third man is up. No change in the field, but he needs to get it right.
Yeah, this is where he needs to be when he's trying to bowl. Oh, shies at the stumps. Well, I could say that the batter was clearly struggling to get there. Halfway through, 73 for 3, Emirates Blues.
Change in the bowling then. Mazhar Bashir will be coming into the attack. Bit of a mystery bowler, mixes it up. And Emirates Blues. It's a decent position to be in, not ideal. Ali Shan Sharafuddin has gotten off to a start, 20 off 10, batting beautifully. And it's a big side, Emirates Blues. A lot of the current UAE national players squeezed away towards mid-wicket. They're going to push for two here. Good attacking fielding there from the Abu Dhabi fielders as well. Well, we've seen quite a few upsets in the tournament already. Abid, we've seen Dubai defeat Fujairah. We've seen Ajman beat Emirates Blues. And we've seen Abu Dhabi defeat Ajman. So plenty of surprising results already in the first week.
Yeah, we are also getting groove. Oh, this one hit belted hard on the own side. There will be a fielder straight to one. They'll only take single. Well, it's just that we are around where we had the brilliant World Cup at the Australia, where we had witnessed a lot of upsets, especially the Sunday bang. You see Netherlands beating South Africa, making way for Pakistan.
Back cut, but straight to the fielder. Yeah, that World Cup was absolutely topsy-turvy. Just like this FIFA World Cup, in fact.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think 11 upsets so far in FIFA World Cup in Qatar.
Well, we've got 3 so far in our first week, so we're on pace. Just mixing it up. Hard running between the wickets will be a feature of this partnership. Beautiful communication between Fahad Nawaz and Alishan Sharafu.
Well, that's what you expect from the youngsters. They really give you the hard yard between 22. They run hard. They just want a slight bit of a space, a little bit of a fumble from the fielder, or maybe quite a little bit of an easiness from the fielder. They'll be off to for the second.
Big stride across. I'm slightly concerned about that from Fahad. Because if Mazhar can get that ball to nip in off the surface, there is help for the spinners. He might be in trouble like before.
Well, we have seen the first game as well. The spinners played a key role in this wicket at the Dubai International Stadium, known for those slow wickets.
Yeah, they've certainly helped. Oh, extra bounce. Steady over from Mazhar Bashir. Only 5 off it. 78 for 3.
टेंशन नहीं है सिर्फ सिंगल रोको
Mohammad Rohit, well, the speedster reintroduced into the attack. I think this is a very bold move made by Abu Dhabi here. Let's see if it pays off. He's got that raw pace coming in from the far end. Attempted Yorker, squeezed out for one. And the running between the sticks has been excellent.
Well, 100% agreed with you, Easy. There, they have back their fast bowler, giving him a little early this over. Maybe the idea is to get rid of these pair, Alishan Sharfu and Fahad Nawaz, both of them, especially Alishan, who's playing with around at a 180 strike rate.
Swiped across the line. Mid wicket is up, so there's a big gap there. And the ball will just keep running away down the slope. Bit of a inner half of the bat, but effective.
Swiveled it at the right time, and as if Alishan knew it where the fielder is. Dragged it from outside off, and that ball was angling it away. That's why he got that inner part of the willow. Will still do. The outfield is getting slightly quicker as we progress ahead in the tournament.
Yeah, I think the dew is just sitting on the surface, making it quite slick. And two exciting left-arm fast bowlers in this match, Mohammad Jawadullah and Mohammad Rohit. So good to see some pacey youngsters emerging on the UAE domestic scene. Meanwhile, this is a very pacey youngster as well, Alishan Sharfu. Oh, that one kept very low. Must have hit a crack.
Yeah, well, Alishan got surprised there. He was stunned where it has hit the surface. Yeah, look at that. That was a seam. Was hitting maybe the crack, as you said. Yeah, that's what he's hunting for.
They're doing some gardening together, Fahad and Alishan. Why not? They need to bowl on this surface as well. But first, they need to get up to at least 140, 150 at the very least. And this man is in incredible form, Kamran Atta.
It took a while for Abu Dhabi.
Oh, big swing and a miss. Wanted to blast it over extra cover, but Rohit has that extra pace, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a lot of pace and movement as well. He's doing well, angling it away from the right-hander, causing a little bit of a pressure on Alishan. Well, I just want to understand what is so hurry, the hurry in the process, because Alishan is faced only 15 deliveries.
Oh, trying to hook that away. I think it's hits his shoulder. There is an appeal, but I don't think it got any bat there. Good decision by the umpire, I think.
Yeah, I think there was no bat involvement. I just want to see that one more time. Kamran Atta also kind of know this. Yeah, that's what he's pointing out. It was off the shoulder. Yeah, there you go.
In fact, that might have tagged him on the lid as well. Very pacey delivery from Rohit. And it's good to see a lot of left-arm fast bowlers emerging. Now, we've had a lot of right-armers like Zahoor Khan, Junaid Siddiqui, Akif Raja, to name a few. But now we have the left-arm swing bowlers as well. Pulled away this time, behind square. And the deep square leg will clean it up. Good over from Rohit, only 6 off it. 84 for 3. So Mazhar Bashir will continue. Only 5 off his first over. Alishan looking to be very aggressive here against the spin. Push into extra. Good running once again.
Yeah, that's what been the key between these two batters. They run hard between the 22 yards. But that puts additional pressure to the bowler.
Most certainly will keep him wondering what is the batter going to do now. Coming off a 50 in the previous game, but couldn't take the side home, Ali Shan. But he's become very consistent, gets those big scores regularly. Followed the batter there. Hard flick to mid-wicket. And so far, I don't think Abu Dhabi will mind the current pattern of play, Abid.
Well, at the toss, when I was there with the two captains, Rizwan CP said that he want to look around 180. And now that looks distance from here.
Yeah, another 90 odd runs in the last 7.4 overs. Somebody will need to play a special knock. Looking for that cut shot there, Fahad Nawaz. Too straight.
Kamran Atha there got a little excited. Acknowledges a good delivery there from Mazhar Bashir.
Well, these keepers are always an excitable bunch. Always making a lot of noise. Steps away, Fahad, and over extra. Not a clean connection, but it is in the gap, so they will pick up a couple. That's his favorite shot. He loves to go inside out, over and through extra cover.
It could be a risky move to do that because making a lot of room, just inviting the bowler to bowl around the stumps. If Mazhar would have been smart enough, we should have bowled it slightly away.
And he's become really consistent in the last 4 or 5 months, Fahad Nawaz. Had a long struggle in about 2021, but 2022 has been very good for him. Got selected for the UAE for the World T20 as well. So it's really heartening to see him find his form and getting into the national side.
Work hard. Do the hard work and things will follow. That's the perfect example for Fahad Nawaz.
And of course, both of these lads are part of the ILT20 as well. So super exciting days ahead for UAE cricket. Thanks to these youngsters. 91 for 3 with 7 overs to go.
अता तू इधर आ रोहित तू बैठ जा शाबाश 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 बोल
So Zubair Khan, the left arm spinner, being reintroduced into the attack. Bowled a couple of jaffers to Rizwan CP. Got genuine turn off the straight.
शाबाश
So they're looking to turn the ball away from the two right-handers. Big shot over cow corner. That's on the top tier of the Dubai International. 6.
What a shot that is. Bowled it slightly fuller, not too much. Slightly fuller. Only error Zubair made was just giving him in the arc, and that's a massive hit. 6 runs for Alishan. Power, muscle, a lot of bottom hand gives you 6 runs.
Well, that went all the way to maybe row M or N.
कम बैक करना जरा
Big shot. That's his natural hitting ability, Ali Shan Sharfu. And that's why he is the future of the UAE middle order. Because of that big 6 hitting ability outside the power play.
Out of nowhere, he can bring those big shots for fun. All he has to do that time the bowl, and he's so strong against the spinners.
Meanwhile, Fahad doesn't need to do anything fancy. They've already taken 8 runs of 3 deliveries. 99 for 3. So that 180 that CP Rizwan wanted, if this lad is still out there for the next 3-4 overs, they'll get it quite easily. Goes for it again. And it goes for 6 again. 100 up with that magnificent blow by Alishan Sharfu.
And a slow delivery there. Just tried to give it a little bit of a air to the ball. and whack that. You can hear that whack. And it was 6 all written on it as it left the bat. Glorious 6, Alishan moves to 43 in just 23 deliveries.
He's been in prime form in this D20, stacking up the big scores. Flattered this time, pushed into mid-wicket. Are they going to go for 2? Oh, yes, they are. Super athletes, both of them. And a misfield as well. So switched on Fahad Nawaz. They're running for 4. No, that was a little too much.
And I wouldn't have been surprised if they completed 4 because the way they're running between the wicket has been really, really lightning quick. Very, very nice to see both of them running between the wickets so quick. Respond is also been very clear. Look at Fahad Nawaz.
Oh, outside edge. Just stopped by the short third there. Very expensive over indeed comes to an end. They have taken 18 off it. 109 for 3. Well, mark your calendars. Circle that date. 13/1/2023 right here at the Dubai International under the Ring of Fire, the ILT20. Who are you supporting, Abid Ibrahim? Are you a Night Rider or a Desert Viper or maybe even a Warrior?
Well, there you go. I'm everything. I just need cricket here.
Meanwhile, the broadcast and streaming partners of our MazzaPlay.net Emirates D20. You can watch it on the Fan Code app in India and CricTracker on YouTube and Facebook. It's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. And what an honor and a privilege it is for us to be sitting here right in the comm box in the sky, witnessing all the action from the Dubai International. Teamwork makes the dream work, Abid. And it's truly a wonderful team that has brought this tournament to light.
Yeah, there are a lot of heroes, unsung heroes. They don't come to the light, but they make things impossible to possible.
17 of 13 for Fahad Nawaz. He's playing a fluent innings. Oh, beautiful slice over cover point. Lofted it with a lot of class and quality.
Very watchful there, kept his eyes on the ball till last moment. It was slightly full and width was over. All he had to do is play it late and he did it so well, just over that fielder.
Well, he made a very difficult shot look so easy. Mazhar Bashir not bowling in the right channel. He has to be on middle and leg. Sliced in the air, but once again, that deep mid wicket, Naik Mohammed posted out there. So now they're looking to elevate that run rate, aren't they? Hitting boundaries in every over.
And I think it's been quite evident now for Abu Dhabi that their spinners are not doing the fine job. They're leaking runs, not picking up wickets as well. Maybe the dew is just dropping in.
2-2-2 is the call immediately. And they've set off wonderful communication. Well, these two lads have been playing together since they were probably in diapers. So the communication must be good.
Pretty young, both of them. They played from that young age together, played together under 19. Fahad Nawaz was captaining and then Ali Shan took the job over.
Smacked hard through the covers. And they'll just stick to one. So they're taking ones and twos at will here. There's absolutely no pressure being created by the spinners.
Now when we talk about the quality and the time is being invested on these youngsters is quite clearly evident here. Both of them captained under 19 UAE.
Pulled hard towards that mid wicket. Absolutely, there's been a proper pathway to reach this level for all of these promising young lads. Meanwhile, another productive over for the Blues. 120 for 3.
$120 at the end of 15 with 3 wickets down. Emirates Blues will fancy their chances. They will at least try to get 60 more of this 5 overs. Whack straight and just bounce in front of Azia.
Yeah, the game plan seems very clear. The counter attack is on. Zia taking a bit of punishment early in the power play. Needs to bounce back here with the field spread. Meanwhile, this lad is looking at back-to-back 50s in the D20. Alishan Sharafu, super consistent. Likes to bat in the middle order. Pulled away behind square. That will be 50 for Alishan Sharafu of just 27 deliveries. A wonderful fluent knock.
Well, the pattern has been quite simple. Give him 20 odd deliveries, he'll end up giving you 50 runs. What a timely 50 runs it has been contributed by Alishan Shafu. There he was single. And with the jersey number 7, it looks even better when you get 50.
Oh, inside edge, that could have gone anywhere. 3 maximums in that 50 for Alishan. So that's that thing that sets him apart. He has that 6 hitting ability.
Yeah, indeed, he can hit those monster 6 biggies any moment of the game whenever he wants, and it seems to be he likes to take against the spinners more often than the fast bowlers.
Very strong against spin indeed. This time Yorker length, just sliding down leg. Long think from the umpire Umar Farooq, but not given. It was leg bias though.
Yeah, no bat involved there. The bowler also kind of withdrew his appeal. Well, Alishan certainly would be looking for the big shots now. He's completed his task of 50. Yes, a 50 can be converted into the big 50. I'm talking about 70s, 80s.
Yorker length, beautifully bowled by Zia. And they still take a single. Just shows the communication and the trust in each other. And let's take a look at that sparkling knock from Alishan Sharfu. Came in with early wickets going down, but was immediately aggressive. Beautiful pull shot. And really took the attack to the spinners as well. Using his feet. Clean timing. That was a bit of a swipe across the line. And that has been creamed. Just couldn't find it to get it behind point. Went a slightly too straight. But it's a decent over from Zia Mukhtar. 125 for 3 with 4 overs to go. Wonderful picturesque setting here at the Dubai International. The Ring of Fire is ablaze. And we're seeing some of the best players in the UAE competing for glory. Fahad Nawaz, 25 of 20. Mazhar Bashir continues. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. He bowled it slower in the air and got some turn and bounce.
I think that's been the pattern. You bowl slow, you deliver better. Mazhar in his previous over was just trying to use a lot of shoulder. He was just spraying it. Now, got him, saw him stepping out, bowled it down the leg side, and Kamran Atta does the rest. Big wicket, huge wicket. Fahad Nawaz departs.
Wonderful glove work. Fired in down the leg side. Made no mistake. And the bails were off in the blink of an eye. So that was an important partnership broken there. Thanks to a brilliant piece of glove work. Fahad goes for 25 of 21. Not a bad innings in the context of the game. It's 126 for 4. The new batter in is the left-hander, Vishnu Sukumaran. Attack-minded player. He won't waste any time to get going. Look at that strike rate, Abid. Hasn't gotten the big runs, but he certainly has the quality and the ability.
And also to make that right hand and left hand combo.
Oh, that almost bowled him, and Kamran Atta has missed a stumping there.
Game. There you go. Bamboozled him completely with the turn, with the bounce. But keeper puts the opportunity down.
Big full toss this time, driven to the left of that long off fielder. Yeah, they could have had back-to-back wickets. And a rare mistake by Kamran Atta. He's just rubbing his chest. But at this level, that's not acceptable, Abid. You need to do those.
Yeah, he's just rubbing over the chest, but maybe the pain is a little more inside.
Oh, big hoik across the line. Slightly undignified from Ali Shan. So they're just slowing the game down here, Abu Dhabi, bringing themselves back into it. They're running out of time if they want to reach 180, Emirates Blues.
I think you got a wicket here. That's the perfect time when you just can hold on to those runs. Flighted a little too much, got full toss, but Vishnu had seen a ghost in his first delivery, and now he would be very watchful.
And like you mentioned, the key for the spinners was to bowl slower. That's what Mazhar Bashir finally realized in his final over. That hang on, why am I darting the ball in? Let me throw it up. And he was getting results and a response off the deck. Big shot by Ali Shan. Has it got the distance? Oh, it's just been dragged into the field of play by Naik Mohammed. I think he saved a 6, but he was unhappy with his partner. They wanted to execute that relay catch.
Yeah, now they're having fun about it. Nick and Osama out there. It's the longest part of the ground. It was huge, huge hit. He had a lot of time, but he had to cover it up while running. Yeah, he's thrown it down inside to just save 6 runs. Good fielding.
Well, I'm wondering if his foot was not on the boundary rope here. Let's take a closer look, Abid. Lot of height, not enough distance, but watch his feet. Watch that right leg.
Yeah, just over here. He's released the ball and he's fine. Oh, he's released the ball a couple of days earlier.
Yeah, he was well in. Good work there by Naik, in fact. Saved a 4. 131 for 4 at the end of 17 then.
The bowling, right arm.
Zia Mukhtar into his final over, chipped. But there is a long on in place, not a mid on. So Abu Dhabi are pulling the game back nicely here. I think that 180 looks beyond their reach now for the Blues.
Yeah, certainly, because they lost that wicket earlier, Fahad Nawaz. Otherwise, they were looking comfortable to get to 180 at least, or 170. I think that's still a par total. Anything above than 160 would be a big total on this huge ground. Well done, Zia. But you need to be careful there while fielding that. You can hurt yourself.
Well, we've already seen Abdul Ghaffar go down with that ankle twist. Hopefully he'll be all right. Get some x-rays done. And fancy footwork. Certainly kicked it more towards mid-off. Otherwise that straight drive was going past the fielder for 4.
Vishnu very watchful there. He's yet to start firing up.
Yeah, he's that kind of player. Can just flip a switch. Slashed over the covers and the fielder is too straight. And there you go. Vishnu Sukumaran kicks into overdrive.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was missing out from Vishnu Sukumaran. Exceptional batter. Goes deep in his crease and creates the room. And there was enough gap, a lot of gap there through the extra cover region.
Yeah, that fielder is too square. Needs to get a bit straighter. More towards extra. Big shot by Vishnu Sukumaran. Just over the mid-off and back-to-back boundaries. This is good, calculated hitting.
He's taking calculated risk, rightly mentioned, as he knew the fielder was inside. He just wanted to chip over him with a lot of bottom hand involved there from the left-hander.
Length. He's over pitching and it's pace on, and that's what Vishnu wants.
I think he's bowling full as well. You need to pull his length back.
Once again, stylish flick over mid-wicket, but there is protection. He's just trying to blow him away with pace, and Vishnu is too experienced and too good for that.
Just one big over and you find Emirates Blues back on track, AC. Now 142 and they've got 19 deliveries to go. Pardon me, 13 deliveries to go.
Yeah, a couple of sixes and they'll be within range of that 180 again for sure. And Ali Shan certainly has that capability. Gets deep in his crease. Oh, this could be a run out by Miles. Absolute Miles. Instead, they've stolen 2. And make that 3. Well, the wheels are coming off for Abu Dhabi in the field. That was very poor.
Yeah, he's still not releasing the ball. Now he's kept the ball in hand. You never know when they'll run off. Big over. Look at that. It was just a straight drive, which should have been only single. There was poor backing. They run for 2. And here, bowler missing it out there. They'll easily complete 3. Much needed 3 runs there. It's 145 for 4 Blues. Yeah, the pain is still on. Yeah, Kamranatha is just walking out. The physio is having a word with him. He still can feel the pain.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be all right to bat. He's a key player for Team Abu Dhabi, hard hitting, top order player. Meanwhile, there will be a change with the wicket keeper. I think it's Naik Mohammed. Well, this is very interesting. Zubair Khan, the left arm spinner, has the ball in hand. And yes, that is Naik Mohammed stepping into the role. He's a very well built wicket keeper.
Yeah, sorts of a wicket keeper that you need in the baseball game.
Well, we've seen MS Dhoni. He was well built for a wicket keeper and he's a legend of the game. So certainly capable. Even Joss Butler is a tall lad. Meanwhile, Zubair Khan. Immediately Alishan Sharfu skips down the wicket. And that's a beautiful lofted straight drive.
What a great control in that. Shot played over the bowler head. Straight as an arrow. Look at that. Quick feet. And he knew it. He's got the result in his favor.
Well, he already got hit for 2 sixes. And this time he stumped him extra bounce. So Zubair Khan has the last laugh. And the substitute wicketkeeper Naik Mohammed with a very good stumping.
Bowled it a little slow in the air. Just invited the batter to come front. And look at that. He did not knew the keeper jaggled. But moreover, it's the end of Alishan Sharfu. What a fine knock he's played. Fabulous inning this has been. 62 off 43 deliveries. He struck 3 boundaries and 3 sixes. It's 149 for 5 Emirates Blues.
Well, the young, energetic Mohammad Farazuddin coming in at 7. And he will run hard between the wickets with Vishnu Sukumaran. So, a timely wicket there for Abu Dhabi. 150 on the board though. Still 9 deliveries to go. Can they get another 20?
Well, 20 is the distance here with the 1 wicket down just now. And you have a fresh batter there, Farazuddin. But Vishnu has spent enough time at the center. He might get few, but I think they'll be happy with 170 or maybe 165.
Well, the matchup suits Vishnu. It's a big boundary on the leg side though. Oh, and it's bowled wider, chipped up. And that's excellent bowling from Zubair Khan. And good catch taken at backward point.
It was well wide, bowled it away. He was just looking to save the boundary and he got a result.
Well,
As
this
a-
was an inspired bowling change by Ali Abid. Produced 2 very important wickets. Smartly bowled and smartly caught. 150 for 6. Vishnu goes for 12. Well, good to see this man in the blue side today. Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Super talented young all-rounder. And he strikes the ball cleanly as well.
Yeah, but doesn't have much time to waste there. It's been a wicket stumbling in the end. And now that strike rate we're talking about, 144 runs strike rate, will come very handy in the remaining 8 deliveries.
Yeah, he has that ability to pick up quick runs. Hit hard towards extra cover and immediately asking for two. Farazuddin a set off and turned back. Well, that is very unfortunate. First he said yes to the call, then a no, and another wicket tumbles.
Yeah, Sanchit hit that one too hard. It straight went to the fielder. He made no error there. And Farazuddin watching it quite clearly that he will not make to it. Deceived his partner. Sent him back. No, I'm sorry, that's not. I'm not coming for it.
Third wicket down in the over. This is a good response from Abu Dhabi. Sanchit unfortunately gone for one. 151 for 7. Aditya Shetty in at number 9. And this time the run will be completed safely. So Farazuddin keeps the strike for the final over. 152 on the board for the Blues.
चलना जाओ दोपहर भाई
So final over of the batting effort for the Blues. They would still want to get up to about 170 plus, like you mentioned, Abid. But for that, Farazuddin will need to do something special here. He certainly has the ability. And look at those 3 nincompoops. Abdurrahman Tariq, Mudassir Ali, Mohammad Rashid in the house. And Preston, our floor manager. Outside edge. But there is a deep third in place. Good field placement.
Yeah, they need to. Abdurrahman was almost doing halla halla there.
Well, we have something special planned on the weekend. Let's
Don't-
see if we can execute it.
Don't reveal. Don't be a spoiler.
Yeah. But our viewers, they'll be interested. Of course, we have 3 triple headers coming up on the weekend. That's going to be super exciting. An avalanche of cricket coming at the Dubai International. Meanwhile, Rohit steaming in. Back cut by Aditya, straight to point. And I think they've done well to come back in this game, team Abu Dhabi.
Exceptionally well done here. Abu Dhabi is a team that seems to be improving every season. Perhaps every game they bring out their A game.
Yeah, that's the value of playing together for a long time. They're well gelled. They cover each other's weaknesses. Toe end of the bat, couldn't beat the extra cover. And I believe the 100 was raised in the 13th over. So since then, only 50 odd runs in the last 7. Those they've hit the brakes by taking wickets.
And that's a clear evidence that if you want to be back in the game, there is no other way than picking up wickets. Rightly applied the pressure by the bowlers, and the fielders equally responded.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Oh, big full toss. And it's beaten everyone. And it's running away for 4. Well, that's a rare mistake made by the men in yellow.
You can't be blaming Nick much there because he's a part-time keeper, not your first choice, and keeping those gates open, and the ball just goes through.
Right through the gate indeed. That wasn't very Nick of him to let that ball go through. But still not a bad over so far. 7 off it. Needs to get out of here in these last 2 deliveries. Oh, lofted straight. There is a long on giving chase. He will clean it up. So at least gone past the 160 mark. I think it's a big run chase. in these conditions.
Yeah, I think the dew plays a big role here, AZ. If we get a lot of dew in the evening, that will be a little bit of a bother for the bowlers of Emirates Blues. But apart from that, I think 160, 165 is a par total.
Yeah, par at best. I agree. Slower delivery. He's connected, but long on. Settles and takes it. So Rohit picks up a wicket on the final ball of his spell. And it's going to be 162, the target for Team Abu Dhabi. Par score, like Abid Ibrahim has said.
Yeah, they were easily cruising towards 80, 180. But then it was all thanks to the bowlers who picked up those wickets, especially the spinners. Put some pose onto the panel and then got those wickets, big ones. This was the final dismissal. Aditya Shetty couldn't read the slower one. Went high up in the air, and Riaz, I think, takes a easy catch in the deep. And Emirates Blues could only manage to score 161 with 8 wickets down in 20 overs. They'll be happy with the total, but I think they could have done much better.
They certainly could have, and they certainly should have. Ali Shanshafu playing a fabulous knock. Fahad Nawaz supporting him as well. So let's take a look at the batting scorecard then for you.
Yep, those two in the center, Ali Shan and Fahad Nawaz, put that brilliant partnership and taking their team toward the comfortable position. But once they were gone, there haven't been a lot of contribution. Vishnu only getting into the double figures, the down order. 12 for him, Faraz 4, Sanchit only 1, and Aditya in the end could manage to score 7 runs of 4 deliveries.
In terms of the bowling, Mohammad Rohit Khan bowled a fabulous spell, 1 for 20. Zubair Khan, the left arm tweaker, 3 for 43. Took a bit of tap from Ali Shanshafu, but then responded well and took wickets as well. Ataur Rahim, 2 for 21, bowled very well indeed as well. At one stage, they were 126 for 3. So to only manage 161, they will be disappointed.
Well, coming into to see that highlight package that is being started for that first innings of this match number 8. Let's see how the things have panned out. That was the first 10 overs where Vidya swiveled that one and got a bang 6 runs, and that was a dismissal of Zawar Farid. The keeper did well there to take that catch, and then it was again a soft dismissal. Vidya there couldn't read and understand where the fielder was. Played inside out. That was a glorious 6 from Fahad Nawaz and his partner Ali Shan. But then soon after CP departure of a CP, this partnership which was struck between Fahad Nawaz and Ali Shan, they scored runs right, left, center of the wicket. There were runs flowing. Ali Shan was looking well, but then Fahad Nawaz came little too early down the track, and both of them got out as stumping. They were trying to hit. When Vishnu couldn't contribute much, only 12 runs. And then in the end, it was run out as well, we have seen. Sanchit was sent back by his partner, Farazuddin, the wrong time. And then again, that was a soft and simple dismissal in the end. 8 wickets been picked up by Abu Dhabi, and they have done well to make a mini comeback in towards the end of the innings. It will be 162 target in 20 overs. When we get back, we'll see how Abu Dhabi batters responds to that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the MazaPlay.net Emirates D20 powered by FanCode. It's Emirates Blues versus Abu Dhabi. And if you're just joining us, well, it's Abu Dhabi who had won the toss, decided to field first, and Emirates Blues put up a very good total, 161, thanks to that 62 of only 34 deliveries by Ali Shan Sharifu, supported well by Fahd Nawaz, 25 of 21 for him. And everyone getting into double figures. Zia Mukhtar going at 9 and over. The pick of the bowlers was Zubair Khan, 3 for 43. Ataur Rahim, 2 for 21. Rohit Khan, what a spell of fast bowling. He's very unlucky to have just one wicket to his name. Just the 5 extras for discipline in the bowling department from Abu Dhabi. And they have a big challenge ahead of them. The Emirates Blues bowlers are not going to give up without a fight. They will be under some pressure though. Ajman scoring almost 190 runs against them, batting first on this track. Matiullah Khan, Aditya Shetty, the new entry in the side today. And familiar faces for Abu Dhabi opening the batting. Ataur Rahim, stylish left-hander. Along with him, Naik Mohammed. Good stats these for the opener. Just has to improve that strike rate a little bit. 101. Not good when you're in the power play. And starting off, preceding my opening partner, Mudassir Ali. Mudassir, welcome.
Thank you, AB, and decent bowling performance, though they have leaked some runs in the death overs, but still keeping ECB Blues below 170. Looking good, Abu Dhabi, the way they batted in a couple of matches, except that one against Fujairah. Kamranata and Atar Rahim, Naik and Ali Abid are the key in this run chase for Abu Dhabi.
That man, his first game in the tournament. Lovely stats for a fast bowler. Bowling in the power play, 10 wickets, economy rate of just 7.4. And he's improved leaps and bounds, Sanchit Sharma. Got a wicked in-swinger. And has the perfect control of line and length as well when he's bowling those gentle outswingers. Handy bowler in these conditions. Umar Farooq says play.
Dot delivery played towards the point. Improved a lot. Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Young lad Sanchit Mohan Sharma to Atta. Coming down the track, not in control, coming into the left-hand batter. Well taken by the wicket-keeper. Vritya Arvind comes into play.
Yeah, blinded by the batsman Vritya Arvind. Manages to dive to his right and take that. Intent shown there by Ataur Rahim.
Third man and deep square leg, 2 fielders outside 30-yard circle. Started off well here, Sanchit Mohan Sharma getting his first game.
Yes, as a fast bowler, if you can bowl both the in-swinger and out-swinger at pace, it doesn't matter if there's a right-hander or left-hander on strike. Bowling well to the left-hander so far. Not giving enough room. After that first delivery was short and wide, but missed out by Ataur Rahim. Or goes straight down the ground. It's in the air. Fielder settling under it. Well, it looked good, but there was no connection from Atta. Bottom of the bat, And a simple chance in the end for Aditya Shetty. Abu Dhabi lose their first wicket without scoring.
Got the elevation, but not the distance this time. Without scoring the opening the account, walks back Ataur Rahim, and both the players playing their first match, Aditya Shetty and Sanchit Mohan Sharma, comes into play. So 4 balls has been bowled. Still, they are yet to open the account. Loses first wicket.
Legs decomposed. Legs.
The new batsman in is Kamran Atta. Was hit on the chest while keeping. But he looks alright. Look at those numbers. Look at that stat. 58 average, 198 strike rate in this tournament so far.
And look at the field position by captain CP Rizwan. Straight away putting the pressure on informed batsman Kamran Atta. There's only mid-on in the 30-yard circle towards the leg side, and there's one deep fine leg. A test match field set up by CP Rizwan.
Well, here you can see behind the batsman as well, Rizwan CP pointing out that he's very strong on that offside. Want him to slash and slash hard. Oh, very close. Could have crashed into the stumps. What a start by Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Maiden wicket to start off proceedings. Abu Dhabi, no run on the board. 1 wicket down in the first over. Well, test from pace continues. It's Matiullah Khan coming into bowl. No Hazrat Bilal today. So Sanchit Sharma and Matiullah starting off proceedings.
For Sanchit Mohan Sharma, it has been a good start. And talking about Matiullah, so far 7 matches, 6 wickets. Economy needs to be a bit better. 8.36, average 30.67.
Oh, width on offer. And Kamran Atta needed no invitation. Stand and deliver stuff. What a way to start off the proceedings with the bat. A boundary.
Boundary number 159. Back of the length delivery. Played over the extra cover. You keep 4 or 5 fielders on the offside. Doesn't make any difference. Kamran Atta and Yasir Kaleem, if he was to play that shots, whenever it's outside the off stump, they go for that shot. Brilliant batting.
Oh, again width on offer. And again he's cut it. This time square of the offside. Gets back-to-back boundaries. A Kamran Atta. Well, he's the class of his own right now. What form. What spunk by this batsman.
width offer and played in the gap. Brilliant looking shot. 4 more runs. Back to back boundaries. Previous match we have seen Matiullah getting that swing because he was bowling up to the batter. Now trying to pitch a bit short and going for runs.
And again, just as the game in Ajman, a couple of counter punches and Rizwan CP on the back foot takes out that gully fielder. That's the ball we were talking about, the swing. And the ball is fuller. They've taken out gully. They've got deep point and deep third man. And all of a sudden, on the back foot.
The interesting part is now when you are bowling fuller, you need to have that sweeper cover inside, get that flying slip. If you have that sweeper cover, now bowl that shorter deliveries.
Absolutely, 100% there, Mudassir. Again goes full, again slashes very hard. That fielder in the circle would have gobbled it up, as you were saying. They've given away the easy single. Defensive from Emirates Blues. It's a big total on the board. They can afford to give away a few runs in the power play.
After a long time, Mohammed is back on strike. Nicely played on the back foot, but straight to the fielder with the dot delivery. Over number 2 comes to an end. It's 10 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Kamranatha back on strike to face Sanchit Sharma. Was part of the Abu Dhabi team in the Abu Dhabi T10. Must have faced some international bowlers in the nets. And now, well, batting is coming very easy to him. Enjoying himself, Kamranatha. Oh, again hit very hard. There is a fielder there. That stump mic picks up that crunch sound off the bat.
Learning from the camp of Team Abu Dhabi in T10. And brilliant batting display. This was missing in the earlier edition by Kamranathan. Now he's finding those gaps with ease and riding high on confidence.
Oh, hit in the air, but in the safest area, right behind the wicketkeeper for another boundary. Naik Mohammed finally gets off the mark with 4.
For number 161, not in control. What matters are the runs. Off the mark with that boundary, Naik Mohammed losing Ataur Rahim, trying to build a partnership.
Well, Abu Dhabi can't be very critical of their approach, but I do think they've missed a trick somewhere. They've got 2 very stylish left-handed youngsters in their squad, Jonathan Figgy and Ethan D'Souza. Oh, he's pulled it. It's in the air, it's in the air, it's gone for a 6. Well, that fielder thought it's landing in his hands, Jawadullah, at deep square leg. What a shot, Naik Mohammed.
75 tournament 6. Ah, brilliant shot over towards the deep square leg and clearing that boundary with an ease. Runs are flowing here.
Well, the man who's written the coaching manual of cricket batting has basically just torn it up and thrown it away after that shot. Wide outside off stump, swinging away. You'd see that perfect cover drive or somebody leave the ball. No, Naik Mohammed goes down on one knee over square leg for 6. Oh, again hit hard and handsome. This time the fielder was brought in from fine leg and Naik Mohammed gets another boundary. He started off with the maiden Sanchit Sharma and he's conceded 15 of 4 deliveries.
Poor piece of bowling, now getting that deep fine leg fielder inside the 30-yard circle, asking for punishment, and he was punished by Naik Mohammed once again. This time a boundary. So far 15 runs. Quickly he moves to 14 of just 5 deliveries.
Well, his name is Naik Mohammed, but there's nothing Naik about his batting. Oh, I've been corrected by Ahmed Khwaja. He said he joked about that first. Copyrighted. Oh, goes for another swing. And he misses out.
Once again trying to go towards the leg side. This time misses out under pressure after that maiden wicket in the first over. It's coming hard on Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Naik Mohammed. Last delivery under pressure, runs in Sanchit. Once again it was on the leg stump and nicely played, making room and boundary to end the over number 3.
रिजवान भाई
जवाद है ना
अगर जी जी हाँ मोहम्मद जवादुल्ला
जवादुल्ला जवादुल्ला
Well, after a maiden over bowled by Sanchit, conceded 19 in his second over. Naik Mohammed enjoying himself. Mohammad Jawadullah now brought into the attack. Surprising he didn't bowl the second over.
Start by Jawadullah.
कोई गल नहीं
Look at that field. A pack offside field. Wideish third man and a wideish deep fine leg. 2 fielders patrolling that boundary.
A much better approach from Jawadullah. When you have the left-handed bowler as an option, why not start with him? Cramp Kamran Atta for room. He enjoyed himself against Matiullah's outswingers. Oh, the Yorker. And the ball had swung away. It wasn't the in-swinging Yorker, Mudassir Ali. That in-swinger would have broken that off stump, just tailed away. Brilliant bowling.
Well bowled young man Jawadullah with his lethal Yorkers straight away in the very first over. Was not in line. Kamran, bit slow tonight. Moves to 10 of 9 deliveries.
But this time, on the stumps, played really well by Kamran Atta. No run conceded, 3 dot balls.
Three dot deliveries to start here. Jawadullah started with back of the line delivery. Then came this Yorker, just moving away. Toe crusher coming into the right hand batter. Just managed to put that wood. Has a very good control with the new ball as well. Bowling those Yorkers is not easy.
Oh, this time goes for a short delivery. It's in the air. Fielder settling underneath it. A simple catch for Farazuddin. Jawadullah strikes. He doesn't have only one ball in his armory. The short ball of his is a sight to watch.
He fell in the trap this time, bowling those Yorkers, and a clever and smart piece of bowling. A quicker delivery, back of the length, trying to pull, and well held by Farazuddin at short mid wicket. That's wicket number 2. 29 for 2. Walks back Kamranatha after making just 10 runs.
A new batsman is the captain, Ali Abid. Has had a quiet tournament so far. Good stats, but the strike rate again is much better than that. And he has a big role to play here today for Abu Dhabi. Gets off the mark quickly with a single. What an over this from Jawadullah. The required run rate hovering around 8. It's not a problem at the moment. They've started off well in the power play, Abu Dhabi, but 2 wickets lost. And their 2 best batsmen, Ataur Rahim and Kamranatha.
Making room and a fumble by the fielder. Dive comes in at the point by Vishnu Sukumaran, certainly saving a couple of runs for his team. 4 gone, 31 for 2.
Run it through, boys. Run it through. Quick change, yeah. Come on, boys. Jaldi, Ashaba, boys.
A change of ends for Matiullah then. Going to his favoured end, the far end. Bigger offside boundary as well. Oh, he doesn't care. He does not care at all, Naik Mohammed. He doesn't care which end you come from, which boundary is bigger. It's in the slot. It's gone for 6.
Very strong towards the leg side. Makes a rooms, adjusts himself and goes boom. Naik Mohammed dealing in boundaries. Ataur Rahim and Kamranatha were out cheaply, but now the responsibility is up to Naik Mohammed.
A 25 of 9 for Naik Mohammed. What a start. And Matiullah under the pump. Oh, this is even better. It's headed all the way to Abu Dhabi itself. What a shot, Naik Mohammed.
77 tournament 6 number. He's dealing in maximum in this over. Back to back maximum. This time goes towards the deep square leg. Goes Snake Mohammed. Humongous shot here.
It's on the top tier of the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. 95 meters maybe.
Almost. Ah, brilliant, brilliant batting. We're talking about Kamran Atta and Ataur Rahim. And here comes a surprise package. Naik Mohammed targeting the fast bowlers. Now the slip comes out at last. The mid-on goes back and there's a deep sweeper cover. The way he is hitting, it doesn't matter if you are well long on or long off.
Oh, again, this time going over long on. It's going to be maximum number 3. 6, 6, 6. Naik Mohammed does not care if you have a long on. He doesn't care if you're Matiullah Khan. What a shot.
Look at the timing, wrist coming into play by Naik Mohammed. It's a hat-trick of sixes. It's raining sixes in Dubai Cricket Stadium. Under pressure, Matiullah. After that brilliant bowling performance in the first match, he's leaking runs.
Oh, he's lost his run up. He's lost the plan, Matiullah. Look at these. A hat-trick of sixes. First he goes over long on. Didn't hit it as cleanly as he wanted. Then this one. An absolute monster hit. Probably about 100 meters. Then he takes on long on and beats him convincingly. A hat-trick of sixes. Matiullah Khan. What is his response now?
It was on the off-stump. Fuller trying to go over the mid-off. At last, a dot delivery. Relax, young man. You went to. He has taken you on the ride, Matiullah. 3 sixes. Then just a dot ball. There are 2 more deliveries. Can he hit 2 maximum?
Well, the one thing I'd like to tell Matiullah is the one man you don't want to get into a fight with is this man right here. He's like a grizzly bear. The way he's hitting the ball, you can imagine how powerful he is. But Naik Mohammed has to keep his cool as well. This is a big run chase. Oh, width on offer. It's in the air. It is in the air. There is a fielder settling underneath it. And it's a big wicket here. Oh, good to see that. Good to see Naik Mohammed and Matiullah in the end. They play a lot of cricket together as well. And he has the last laugh. 18 runs, but a wicket and an important wicket here.
Mind games by Matiullah before this delivery. Aggression showed. Now a slower delivery towards the off stump. There was a sweeper cover. Well judged catch taken by Farazuddin. Walks back, danger man, and look at that sight. Matiullah sending back a hug. And brilliant inning comes to an end. 37 of just 13 deliveries. 4 maximum, 3 fours, 49 for 3.
18 runs off the over and the wicket of Naik Mohammed. All happening here at the Mazaplay.net Emirates D20 powered by Fan Code. 49 for 3. Last ball of the 5th over coming up. And it continues. It doesn't matter if it's Naik Mohammed or Asif or Kamran Atta. They're not going to hold back. Abu Dhabi is on the charge. 53 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of over number 5. Well, Alex Stewart was born on 8/4/63, just 2 days after Mudassir Ali, and he scored 8/4/63 runs in Test cricket. And I'm sure you've seen him bat since he started playing for England, Mudassir. Mudassir has left the mic and has gone home.
Disclosing at last my date of birth here. 8/4/63. A brilliant wicket keeper and a batter for England, Alex Stewart. Jawadullah continues from com box. It's Ali Abid on strike, the captain. And towards the leg stump, there was a big appeal, but not convinced. He has some other ideas here. Asif Iqbal giving that wide.
Well, Jawadullah just followed his captain. It was Rizwan CP who went in for that appeal. Yeah, it was down the leg side, but swinging away. There you can see Rizwan CP appealed, and then Jawadullah started. Just on Alex Stewart, one of the first to twirl that bat in his hand. You've seen Virat Kohli do it, you've seen Kane Williamson do it, but it's Alex Stewart who started that. That quick twirl of the bat just before starting off. On the leg stump and a single taken. Ali Abid, he can afford to take his time. Ali Abid, he is the key for Abu Dhabi in this run chase. It's very important for him to play out the entire innings, and the batsmen around him can play quickly. Probably one of the top 5 batsmen in the UAE, in my opinion, Ali Abid, especially when he gets going.
This season he has been in Dubai and Sharjah playing those big tournaments, and he improved his batting. A full toss delivery, driven straight. Trace a bullet coming from the blade of Asif. 4 runs.
Well, they thought that there would be some respite when they took Naik Mohammed out of the equation, but Asif has come back and hit back-to-back boundaries, striking at 400, beg your pardon. But it was a poor delivery. You have to say, as a top order batsman, you have to put them away. A full toss on off stump. But the beauty of that shot was he didn't lose his shape, didn't get overexcited, hit it straight back for a boundary.
Definitely there is a relief you after getting out Naik Mohammed. He was hitting you for maximum. He's dealing in boundaries. So at least you are saving a couple of runs for your team.
Well, this time going straight to the wicket keeper, under edge. Playing very aggressively, Abu Dhabi. Taking a leaf out of the book of Ajman, who went all guns blazing against Emirates Blues, putting them under pressure from ball 1. They do have Usama Hassan still to come.
Short delivery and waiting for the signal. Is it one for the over?
Yeah, signaled by the umpire, 1 for the over. Asif giving a quick glance towards Umar Farooq to check if it was wide or not. Not given. That's the bouncer. Well directed bouncer as well. No chance Asif was going to get any bat on that.
Poor batting performance. Short delivery once again fetching a wicket for Jawadullah.
Well, all three catches falling to Farazuddin. Safest pair of hands in the ground. That was Jawadullah's catch. You have to say that. It didn't even go past the wicket or the strip. Look at that. And he's like, no, I'm not coming underneath it. You take the catch. And then look at the smile on the face of Jawadullah. Another wicket falls. The aggressive start continues, but the wickets are tumbling for Abu Dhabi. 59 for 4 in 5.5. The new batsman in is Riaz. No, Mazhar Bashir, beg your pardon. He's flicked it in the air. Is racing away to the square leg boundary. Big chase for Matiullah Khan. And 2 runs taken. That's the end of a power play. And what an eventful power play. 61 for 4 Abu Dhabi at the end of 6. Going at 10 per over. But have lost 4 wickets. Let's have a quick look at the highlights of the power play. It was action-packed. Atta falling in the first over. It was a maiden wicket. And then Kamran Atta got stuck into Matiullah. Boundaries flying off his bat. Then Naik Mohammed started from the other end, hitting sixes. Some of the weirdest parts of the ground. Square leg, deep mid wicket against fast bowlers. Jawadullah picking up a wicket as well. Kamran Atta. Good catch taken by Farazuddin. Then Naik Mohammed. A hat-trick of sixes against Matiullah before he fell, trying to hit 4 in the row. That was wicket number 3. And wicket then the last wicket. Asif falling to Jawadullah. Another catch taken by Farazuddin. Aditya Shetty brought into the attack, the leg spinner. Very interesting tactics these by Rizwan CP. He's brought in the leg spinner from the shorter leg side end.
Turn, Shetty. Very good turn, Shetty.
I would say positive approach,
उधर ही आ रहा है फादी.
asking the batters to go after Aditya Shetty. So they are managing the 10 runs per over, but the concern is they have lost 4 wickets.
Beautiful shot. Just a single. Well, they need exactly 100 runs from here now. 13.4 overs to go.
Fox him, telling you you're gonna fox him, buddy.
Good captaincy by CP Rizwan. Slip. Nicely driven. Straight towards long off.
Nice, Shetty.
What a power play we have witnessed. We have seen those big maximums. Quick runs has been scored, but they have lost those quick 4 wickets as well, the Abu Dhabi.
Ali Abid winding up. He will try to hit the big shots against the spinner. And in the true sense of the word, that was a power play from Abu Dhabi. Sixes and boundaries, but when you have that approach, as you were saying, you lose wickets as well. Very exciting first 6 overs. Targeting the stumps, Aditya Shetty. Not as quick as some of the other leg spinners we've seen on display. Aditya Shetty relies a lot on flight and turn.
Start the Shetty boy.
Who gets a bit of pad on that. Dot ball. That's the end of the over. 65 for 4 at the end of 7. Or the off spinner coming in to bowl, Farazuddin. Seems to be some dew now on the outfield, Mudassir. Flighted delivery. Played very well towards cover. Ali Shan Sharfu with a lot to do. And he saved a boundary. They take 2 runs. Confident looking shot that from Mazhar.
Excellent fielding by Ali Shan Sharafu in the deep, saving a couple of runs. Once again, this time a full toss delivery towards the offside. Just a single. Running between the wickets has been very, very slow by both the batters.
Well, yeah, they're trying to hit the ball a bit too hard and it just runs away towards the fielder. Vigorously drying that ball. I think there is dew settling into the outfield. Farazuddin unable to grip it. There you can see Rizwan CP with the blue towel. Quicker on the stumps. Ali Abid not looking his fluent self. But as long as he's there, Abu Dhabi will know they have a chance. Again, width on offer. And he's cut it hard. Ashwant Valtappa. I think he's in for Zawar Farid. Don't see him anywhere. That blow on the toe.
Everything out there is blue. Stepping down, not in control. Drop by Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Straight sitter. Not at all happy. Farazuddin survives. Mother.
Well, Sanchit Sharma, I've hardly seen him drop a catch. Was straight to him in the air, as simple as they get. And he's dropped one. How expensive is that going to be? We'll have to see. End of a good over from Farazuddin. Only 5 runs off. It could have had a wicket as well. 70 for 4 at the end of 8. Mazhar back to face Aditya Shetty. Goes for the Yorker. Well, he's been given a life, Mazhar. And can he make it count now? They need runs from both end. Abu Dhabi
Nice Shetty boy, nice Shetty boy.
don't have a lot of batting to come. They are missing the likes of Ghulam Mudassir,
Quick between the overs, boys.
Ghulam Murtaza.
Last 30.
Very useful all-rounder. Misses out with an injury. Ali Abid playing the tanker role. He needs to make sure that he stays till the end. Forget about staying till the end. He wants to send Aditya Shetty out of the park. A brilliant shot, a maximum.
But they don't believe in small sixes, do they? This is the second time the ball has landed in the second tier. Ali Abid down on one knee. It was in the slot. What a hit by the captain of Abu Dhabi.
Shetty.
When is the last bus to Abu Dhabi? They don't want to miss that bus. That is the reason going for those maximum. Wants to finish this match as soon as possible. 77 for 4.
Again in the slot. This time hit very straight. And is racing away for a boundary. Beautiful execution by Ali Abid. That was brute strength to take it to mid-wicket. This time, timing and placement for a boundary.
Oh, look at that.
Sunset. Stay there, Sunset.
After that one bounce, it just passed that long on fielder. Quick hands by Ali Abid. So far, 11 runs. Moves to 15, 81 for 4.
Well bowled, Shetty.
This one much better from Aditya Shetty. Pulling his length back just slightly. They're already halfway there. Abu Dhabi 81. And they need 81 more runs to win from here.
Oh, yeah, shots. Nice
Time
Shetty.
coming into Ali Abid.
Finish well, Shetty.
Nicely
That's your
played.
length, Shetty.
Look at that focus and the required run
That's
rate
shots. Good lengths, that's shots.
coming down to 7.25, and the current run rate is 9.17. Back-to-back dot deliveries by Aditya Shetty.
Shots.
Oh, in the air, through Farazuddin this time. I think fielding is getting a bit tougher with the dew settling in. That wet, greasy ball, not easy to hold on to. Expensive over, 12 runs off it. Abu Dhabi are 82 for 4 at the end of 9. Farazuddin will continue. Almost had a wicket in the last over. He'll get another opportunity now. Mazhar back on strike. Ali Abid scoring quickly as well. Well, we saw Rizwan CP bowl in almost every game before this. Haven't seen him bowl today. Lot of perches on the wicket.
Nicely done here. A quicker delivery. Rolling the wrist and a single. It will be interesting to see CP Rizwan to come and bowl those googlies.
Oh, again hit very hard, but straight to Alishan Sharfu. Just a single. There's a good partnership building here for Abu Dhabi. 77 needed off 63. Oh, played it very late, very late. There was no short third man. And they're going to get 2 runs. Are they going to get 3? No. Vishnu Sukumaran unable to get hold of the ball. But they get just 2.
Couple of runs for Mazhar. Finding those gaps, both Ali Abid and Mazhar. On a regular basis, so Farazuddin looking for that breakthrough. Stepping down, miles up in the air. This time Sanchit Mohan Sharma, no mistake. A well-judged catch taken by Sanchit Mohan Sharma. That's the end of Mazhar.
Well, right at the halfway break, there was no need to do this. Mazhar was given a chance, but he has thrown away his wicket. Coming down the track, hitting it very hard and very high. And Sanchit Mohan Sharma has done really well to cover a lot of ground and take that catch. At the halfway mark, half of the team back in the dugout. Abu Dhabi 87 for 5. Mazhar Bashir out for 12. And there'll be a change in the voices after the break. It'll be Ahmed Khwaja and Abid Ibrahim to take you to the end of the innings.
Well, the action starts from the 13th of January of the brand spanking new ILT20. Meanwhile, this match between Team Abu Dhabi and Emirates Blues is poised fascinatingly. Half the side back in the hutch, but 87 runs they're ahead of the run rate as Abid Ibrahim joins me in the com box. This match could go either way, Abid.
Right in the balance. Good evening, AZ and the viewers. Yes, Riaz quickly to take a single and conclude the over. 88 on the board with 5 wickets down, Abu Dhabi.
Quick, quick. Quick, quick. Whatever you come fast, come fast. Nawadi, 45, Ali.
Well, there you go at the same stage.
You have to,
The
bro.
Blues were 73 for 3, but then it was Fahad Nawaz and Ali Shan Sharifu who had that wonderful partnership. It's late in the evening here at the Dubai Sports City, but it's a thriller in progress. Aditya Shetty back into the attack. He's gone for some runs in his 2 overs, but he's a fighter. He's a quality bowler, Abid.
Well, indeed, those unreadable googlies are his speciality. Aditya Shetty. What a fine bowler he is, and he's plenty of years to come for him. Quite young and passionate.
Yeah, still an under 19 prospect, to be quite honest. Down the leg side, and this man on screen, Ali Abid, he holds the key to this contest for both sides.
Well, my advice to Ali would be that just stick around, let your partners do the bulk of runs. Don't take charge, don't play aerial, just take singles.
Well, he goes over cow corner for a skyscraper six. Take that, Abid Ibrahim.
Well, he did the exactly opposite of what I suggest. Well, it was a cracker, big shot on the onside. Really want to finish things off early.
Well, they're playing their own version of baseball, Team Abu Dhabi. They're 5 wickets down, but every single batter who's come to the crease has tried to hit a six. It's been costly, but they couldn't care less. They will not stop attacking the spinners of Emirates Blues. New balls, please.
That one is taking plenty of time to come back. Forget about it. That is not coming back anytime sooner.
Yeah, I think Abdurrahman is running into the stands to collect a souvenir.
He'll be flying off for that.
66 of 58, meanwhile, 24 of 17 for this man on screen. What clean striking. That bat speed of his is absolutely spectacular.
Well, I think I need to change my plan here. What I was suggesting to Ali Abid. You get a bad ball, dispatch it, put it away for a maximum or a boundary.
Yeah, but the problem is they're not bad balls. It was just slightly full. He went across the line against the leggy. That's because of the wet ball. It's not turning out there for Aditya. So they're taking calculated risks. Another calculated six. Over long on from Ali Abid. Wow.
100 up with that. Another monster hit, and you can see Aditya Shetty just wondering what I need to do here. What a way to bring 100. Ali Abid smoked that one over the long on. One knee down, up she goes. Glorious six. Now it's 2 and 2. 12 of 2 deliveries.
Well, how long can he continue at this speed? 30 of 18. And this is a completely transformed Abu Dhabi side. Ever since they reached the final of the last Emirates D20, they have that self-belief. They have that championship mindset now. And Aditya Shetty is under pressure. And this time slapped over extra cover for another six.
Well, one thing is for sure, we are going home a little early. Ali Abid stays in the middle. Gets those 3 sixes back to back without wasting any more time here. Width wasn't over. And look at that.
Well, he's channeling his inner Glenn Maxwell here. A power hitter in yellow. We've seen that before. One wide, 666. Can he make it 4 in a row?
Yeah, the last one was little flatter, but that went towards the longest part of the ground. What a hit.
This time bowled shorter and cut away hard. And finally some relief for Aditya Shetty. He should have done that earlier in the over.
Well, after getting those 3 sixes, you can only wonder what would be going on the bowler's mind.
Well, I'm sure young Aditya's mind is all scrambled right now. Because none of them were bad balls. Just slightly full, if nothing else. And P. Areas very smartly just pushing the ones. 110 on the board after 11. Well, take a look at that score distribution. 8 sixes in 11 overs. Team Abu Dhabi certainly came in with a game plan looking to smash the Blues bowlers out of the park, and they did it. First to Matiullah, then to Aditya Shetty. Farazuddin will continue his spell. He did manage to pick up the wicket of Mazhar Bashir, but the percentages don't favor him. What will PA Riaz do? I'll be interested to see his approach. Bowled flat. And good fielding at mid-wicket by the captain.
Yeah, relying heavily on the spinners, where himself he's also an option to bowl if he wants spinners to continue.
Good looking punch off the back foot to the wideish long off region. It's an easy two. Looks a good organized player, P. Riaz. Tall for a middle order batter.
And you feel a lot of confidence when you're batting alongside your captain, especially when it's Ali Abid who's just smashing the ball all over the park.
Oh, he's playing a special innings tonight. Absolutely no doubt about it. Oh, that could have been a cotton bowl. Good effort there by Farazuddin. Just dropped in front of him.
Still he's getting some turn there, despite dew dropping in.
Yeah, really putting a lot of body action on the ball. Oh, yes! No! Was that a drop, Abid Ibrahim? Look at Vritya's expression.
Well, I think that just carried. Look at that. The reaction says it all. Yes, it did carry. Oh, goodness me. You don't get those opportunities every time. You could have held that wicket because Abu Dhabi is already 5 wickets down. You might see early that tail coming up and could have been a lot different story.
That is the only risk. You're absolutely right. That they go so hard in this run chase that they run out of batters to support Ali Abid. Hard pull. But good work by Matiullah. That ball was travelling. Steady over from Farazuddin. He's come back well in this spell. And he's just bowling it as quick as possible. 113 for 5.
It's -1 over. -1 over.
.49 needed of 48. Another cliffhanger. What a day we've had at the Emirates D20 today, Abid.
Certainly enjoyed the first game that went down the wire right till the last ball. And we might see another cracker of a game here. This might be an upset for me.
Well, this is a very bold bowling change made by Rizwan CP Matiullah, who got absolutely clobbered by Naik Mohammed, coming back for a return spell. Do you agree with this move?
I think the spinners were taken for some runs, especially the leg spinner, Aditya Shetty. So he had to make a move, and it was Matiullah who already had a wicket to his name. It's just this one bad over he's bowled against Naik now. There is no more Naik Mohammed at the center.
Pierre Riaz to face, 6 of 8. Oh, that one just nipped in, was looking to slice it behind point. Dangerous shot to play against Matiullah. I agree with your thought, but I would have chosen Sanchit Sharma because he uses his variations more than Matiullah. That would have been a better option for me.
Lazy, there are 8 more overs they need to bowl. Plenty of time. You need to save one of these bowlers, and Matiullah has gone for runs, so maybe not the right option to bring him at the death overs.
True. That would have been a lot of pressure. He can perhaps get a quiet over in here. Bowled him! What a delivery from Matiullah Khan. Nipped off the surface and knocked back the off stick of Pierias.
Well, that's what you need to do as a fast bowler. Hit that right areas, get the top of the bails. Exceptional delivery there from Matiullah. Look at that. That is the bowl of the match for me, if not the tournament. Great delivery. Late movement. Takes PA Riaz out of the game. He scored 6 of 10 deliveries. It's 113 for 6 Abu Dhabi.
Well, look at that nip off the surface. Held its line. And that would have cleaned up the best of the best. And Matiullah strikes once again when the Blues needed it. Well, it's the under 21 lad, Osama Hassan Shah, coming in at number 8. And this match, well, it can go either way. Beautiful comebacks over from Matiullah. Right on the money. And good to see a slip in place as well.
Yeah, Matiullah Khan asking the right question to the batters. Well, great comeback this has been for Matiullah. He's gone for some runs and making now bold talk. With an average of around 15 Osama. All he had to do is just stick around until they have the game in the hand.
A run of ball 15 will certainly win them the game. Playing straight, push that to mid-off. Chance for a run out. Oh, he's missed. Only one stump to aim at, but you need to hit it from that angle in this situation, Abid.
And first of all, it would be relief for Osama to get to the other end because Matiullah was bowling express and at the right areas. Look at that. He was maybe close. Oh, he was gone for sure. He was goner.
Well, you expect Sanchit Sharma to hit it from that range. So how does Ali Abid break down this run chase now? He's running out of partners. He's been swinging for the fences and connecting. But Matiullah has that extra gas, like you mentioned. There is a deep square leg. There is deep mid-wicket, in fact. Square leg and fine leg are up. So they're leaving that gap over the leg umpire for Ali Abid. He's just nudged it for one. Good batting, smart batting.
Yeah, don't challenge Matiullah right now. He's got a wicket. He's charged. He's bowling at the right areas. Maybe the right move is take singles and doubles against Matiullah Khan. Watch him out. You've got plenty of more overs left in the tank.
Absolutely, and CP Rizwan will have to turn to his spinners at some stage. That's where you can look to take a chance with the wet ball on this slick outfield. 47 needed of 43. Fascinating match in progress. Oh, that's a beauty. Just swinging away late off the deck. Top over from Matiullah, 115 for 6. Well, it's the young firebrand Jawadullah coming back into the attack. He also has 2 overs. So 1 of Mati, 2 of Jawadullah. That's 3. And Sanchit Mohan Sharma will have to deliver his as well. And with that extra pace, it's not going to be easy to get Jawadullah away.
Yeah, especially when he's coming with that angle. He's just trying to find that ball which can nip into the right-hander, so it could trap Ali Abid in front.
And he's not particularly tall, about 5'8", and very skinny, but has that natural, God-given talent of bowling at high pace. Such a wonderful find for the UAE, and immediately being fast-tracked because of his raw talent and ability. Good short ball as well, and he's a smart lad as well.
Yeah, what I saw is that ball taking a little bit of a skid, gripping onto the surface. So Jawadullah landed that bouncer rightly, targeted to Ali Abid. He might test him on the back foot, and then one ball it full right onto the toes, bang.
Well, how fascinating has the D20 become? Abu Dhabi beating Ajman, Ajman beating Emirates Blues, Fujairah losing today to Dubai, Sharjah beating Dubai. Trying to hook that away, but much too quick. They're going to push for 2 here.
Wait.
Only going to be 1. The out cricket from the Blues has been sharp, apart from that drop catch from SMS.
Yeah, that was a rare drop from Sanchit. He usually does not put down the catches. He's an exceptional all-rounder. Bowler, batter, fielder.
Yeah, he's the total package. There you can see him walking across screen. He's been knocking on the doors of UAE selection, has been capped. He's been in and out of the side. I think this tournament is very important. If we give some match-winning performances, I think the UAE national side, especially the head coach Robin Singh, will start trusting him more in the big matches. Oh, that was just too quick for Osama, but given as a wide.
Yeah, angling it away. So first few deliveries where he was trying to nip into the right-hander, so he found that the ball is not coming back in. So decided to bowl with the angle. Still will do the job if all he had to do is pitch it at the right areas.
And how lovely to see the captain and vice captain of UAE behind the sticks. It was really important to see them participating in this crown jewel of a domestic tournament, the D20, with the best of the best in the UAE facing off against each other. Good flick through mid-wicket. It's only going to be 1 though. I think mid-wicket got just a pinky finger on it.
Yeah, he stopped that one a little bit. That was driven nicely, timed well. Fahad Nawaz, yeah, you can see those a lot of strips on his fingers.
I can barely see his fingers. It's all bandages. And of course, it's a chilly evening here, 11:30 p.m. local time. So that will sting. Played a really good hand with Alishan Sharfu. It was their partnership that took them beyond 160. But this match is still very much in the balance. Can go either way. Flicked away to deep fine. Ali Abid moves into the 40s. But it's been a good, quiet couple of overs. First from Matiullah and now Jawadullah.
Yeah, the fast bowlers have done well since that dismissal of Riaz. The scorers haven't come quite comfortably for the batters.
.43 of 37. Required run rate is just creeping up in the last couple of overs. Fast bowlers of the Blues doing a good job. And Osama Hassan, so far he looks quite relaxed at the crease. Does have this tendency to play some rash shots. 120 for 6. 6 overs to go. We haven't seen a boundary for the last 20 balls. Very interesting. Required run rate just 7 RPO, but 6 wickets down. Team Abu Dhabi, they have the match in their grasp. Will they let it slip, Abid?
Well, the key for Abu Dhabi is one big over of 12 or 13, and for Emirates Blues, it's the wicket of Ali Abid.
Mature batting so far. They're not lifting their bat, so to speak, to go for that big shot. They know it's just 7 runs per over. They will pick up a boundary here or there eventually. And the fast bowlers are running out of overs now. Jawadullah has one left, and this is Matiullah's final. So they're just taking the game deep, and they know CP Rizwan has to take a gamble with spin somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Any spinners would be coming in sooner because the fast bowlers are doing a fine job.
Oh, late decision to go after that one from Ali Abid. That ball was almost past him when he decided to play a shot.
Yeah, he's quick as well, Matiullah. Need to consider that one. Look at that. And he's getting a little bit of a movement. I'm quite surprised to see the movement at around 15th over.
Most certainly, he has that skill to move the old ball as well. It's just about his consistency and how he creates that game plan in his mind. Sometimes he gets emotional. He gets into a 1v1 battle with the batter. Then he can lose his bearings. Full toss, just hitting the splice of the bat. That's what he needs to work on. His temperament and the way he tries to build up to taking a wicket. It can't be done in one ball each time. You need to set the batter up.
Yeah, I'm sure coaches and he's in the safe hands, so they will work on him definitely. Brilliant talent to have around the team, Matiullah Khan.
Yes, he was also picked in the ILT20 local draft. So we will certainly be working with world-class coaches. They can harness that raw ability he has, teach him how to be a thinking fast bowler, because the natural ability is all there. Wonderful fitness, good balanced run up, swings the ball, has the pace, can hit the deck, has a very sharp bouncer as well.
Yeah, nowadays he's bowling those slower ones also. Very accurate and very fine. And look at those blue eyes walking towards you. A terror for the batters.
Nicely worked away behind point, only for one. But you can see that batting is quite easy out there. The ball is sliding onto the bat. Even Osama is just manipulating the ball with quite a lot of ease.
Yeah, that's what you expect here when the dew comes in. The batters enjoys. The ball comes nicely onto the bat, despite Matiullah bowled well, kept the batters quiet. Yes, he's gone for 18 of 3 deliveries.
Hit hard towards that extra cover region. Long chase for Fahad Nawaz. He will pull it in. And they'll pick up 2. So they've just kept the scoreboard ticking along as per the required. Nothing fancy required.
Yeah, you have to play your natural game, and all you have to do is stick around. I would say take the game deep.
Yeah, something has got to give. 37 of 31. That's game in hand if you don't do anything silly. Matiullah will have to bowl that again. Over trying on his final ball. And of course, there will be a concern with the cutoff time as well if you take too long. And speaking of taking too long, well, tomorrow and throughout the weekend, it's going to be a super weekend here at the D20. 3 matches per day. Really looking forward to that one, Abid.
Well, indeed, action-packed day awaits us ahead.
Oh, big shot. He tees off for a biggie. Over long on for 6. Well, the final delivery of Matiullah. He had to pay the price.
A bit of a width over. and he moves to 49. It's 132 for 6.
Well, it's a runner ball stuff now. Farazuddin to bowl out as well. So this is that over of spin. Hard cut behind point. It was slightly straight. And of course, they're missing the overs and the bowling services of Zawar Farid. Abid, I think that's a big loss.
Quite a bit of more options, especially in the spin department for captain here. He himself can come in if he wants to bowl the spinners. Fahad Nawaz could be an option there.
Completely agree. Excellent suggestions. Pulled away. And forget about catch it. It's a 6. A half tracker from Farazuddin. And now it's less than a runner ball. 50 for Ali Abid. What a spectacular innings by the captain, leading from the front.
Exceptional batting this has been from Ali Abid. Really, really under pressure. A fine knock with the strike rate of 177. What a knock this has been. Played all round the ground, big shots. One more on the offside. This is drilling and going and gone for 4 runs.
Well, the wheels have come off. And the Abu Dhabi dugout applauding this skipper. He's played a blinder tonight. It's a statement innings.
What a player he is. Talk about the talent and the ability to lead the team. Abu Dhabi team has been completely different since he's taken the charge.
100%. Oh, has he edged behind? Yes, he has. A bit of extra bounce, the straighter one. That ends a very fine innings from the captain of Abu Dhabi. He's taken them to the doorstep of victory, but it's still closed.
Well, just a agent taken by Vidya. Well, they know the value of this wicket. The celebration says the story. Ali Abid, the big man, departs, but he has made almost home for Abu Dhabi. They can win this game. All they have to do is play the entire innings. 59 of 33 for Ali Abid. What a knock it is. 143 for 7.
Well, it's the left arm spinner Zubair Khan coming in at number 9. Well, I'm not sure how much batting Abu Dhabi have left. I think it's going to be all on the young shoulders of Osama Hassan. 19 runs away. Once again, it's a nail biter here at the Dubai International.
That's what we wanted. That's what we are getting here. 7 wickets down for Abu Dhabi. They have to do a little bit work and be very watchful. 19 needed of 26.
Big shot. He's just chipped it down the ground. So Farazuddin has one delivery left in his spell. Picked up 2 important wickets. And then it will be over to the fast men. Can they step up under the spotlight? No single there. Brilliant fielding of his own bowling. 144 for 7. Who will triumph tonight? Will it be the Blues or the men in yellow?
Quick change, quick change, quick change, quick change. Umpire leg stick, please. Touch it. Quick, quick, थोड़ा बात जरा please, please, touch it, please. तू जिधर के देना है match, हाँ? Touch it.
Well, Rizwan CP is banking on his ace, Mohammad Jawadullah, to rip through this lower order of Abu Dhabi. 2 for 15 on the day. And he's going to bowl out here, the 17th over. Let's take a look at the field. Deep third, deep cover, deep fine leg, deep square leg. Long off and a long on. So the mid off, pardon me, is up. Long on is back. Zubair Khan on strike. Edged. And squeezed away to that deep third. Well, at least he's gotten Osama back on strike.
Yeah, he's done well, at least to give the remainers to Sama. But I think the captain of Emirates Blues, Rizwan CP, knows that he cannot drag this game. He need to bring his A bowlers now. All he wants is wickets here. If they allow Abu Dhabi to play the entire 20 overs, their chances is gone, I tell you. For victory, they need to pick up wickets. Another 3 wickets and it will be Emirates Blues.
Well, he's changing the field around for Osama. Fine leg is coming into the ring. They've pushed the mid wicket back. And the deep square leg has gone finer. Mid off is still up. Deep cover and deep third. Around the wicket. Oh, straight to the fielder. And he's missed a direct hit again. That would have been curtains for Abu Dhabi.
Well, they have to work hard. They have to cut loose. They need to play their best game. Look at that. Halfway through, sent his partner back and he was gone.
Well, where was Osama going? That ball went straight to Rizwan CP at extra. And he'll be kicking himself for not executing that run out. They practiced that day and night. But that was the moment he needed to hit the bullseye. 17 off 22. And you're spot on, Abid. They have to end the game early. Oh, he's missed. He's missed on a full toss.
Yeah, but that was coming quickly. That was coming at a very, very healthy pace. You get only fraction of seconds to react.
Well, you have to explain to me, Abid, how does such a short, slight lad like Jawadullah bowl with such pace? He's easily 137, 138 plus.
I've seen quite a bit of a shorter with the height bowlers has turned out to be. Federal Edward for that matter.
Oh, absolutely. He used to bowl 150, the slingy. Big shot towards mid-wicket, into the gap, and towards the fence. Priceless boundary.
Just trying to give the ball onto the onside. And Osama did well there, timed it. And got a better result. Just right between the two fielders. And this is the gap, which Vritti Arvind was not happy about it.
Very brave shot. We have to remind you, he's also an under 21 product of Abu Dhabi. So he's just a youngster himself. And he's playing perhaps the most important knock of his young career. Still, that gap in mid-wicket is open. And he's just pushing it to mid-off. Quick single. Good running. 150 up for Abu Dhabi. They're almost there.
Well, you just can wonder. 161 on board, and they couldn't just save those runs because there has been a due, there has been a brilliant batting, there's been a few errors by the bowlers, there have been catches put down.
Zubair Khan, one delivery remaining. Can he keep Jawadullah out? Oh, nicely tucked away. Well, he did that very easily. Beautiful leg glance. And he'll keep the strike too. Abu Dhabi 11 runs away from victory.
വിഷ്ണു ഒന്ന് കൊടുക്കണ്ട
Well, this is very, 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 very interesting. Aditya Shetty, the young leggy, the teenager coming on to bowl the 18th over. Big gamble taken by CP Rizwan. Will it pay off? Oh, he read the googly beautifully. Look at that glide towards short third. And Zubair Khan wanted to.
Well, it seems to be he's more comfortable against the spinners. Look at that CP, not happy with the leg spinner because he himself is also a leg spinner. He can easily find out the errors.
Well, I don't think it was a bad option, to be honest. That's his wicket-taking ball. Well read by Zubair. I think he deserves credit. Bowled very slow in the air. I think that's what CP Rizwan was saying. Flight it, throw it up, invite the big shot. And that dugout is looking nervous now.
Yeah, but I would have gone with Sanchit in this over itself. CP believes in the young.
Well, I think Osama is not that comfortable against wrist spin. So that could be the thinking. Otherwise, I would agree. Especially with the way he whacked Jawadullah over mid-wicket.
Yeah, could be a move that he found that Osama is a lot comfortable against the fast.
Once again, dot ball. Good fielding by CP Rizwan. He was on the move. But dot balls will not do it. We need wicket-taking balls, Abid.
Yeah, even if he saves the last two balls, still it will be 12 of 10, 10 of 12.
Oh, it's a wide. Went for that googly again and got it completely wrong. Well, maybe you can give him some more fielders in the ring. Invite a big shot. You only have 4 in the 30-yard circle.
Yeah, there you go. You need to do a lot of thinking.
Edged away. Easy one. Once again, it was too wide, allowing the batter to squeeze it away. And every run is being cheered by the men in yellow.
Yeah, they feel they are at. Yeah, that's where you see a little bit of movement, dance there from Zia.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in the middle. He wants them to finish the game.
Yeah, he's screaming out, stay there, stay there.
8 of 13. Beautifully played by Zubair. He looks like a master of spin. 7 of 12 now. What a thriller at the Dubai International. Well, it's going to be SMS Sanchit Mohan Sharma to bowl the penultimate over of the innings. Well, who bowls the final over? I have absolutely no clue. But can he defend 7 runs? Can he leave something for the final over? Or can he pick up a couple of wickets?
Well, I was saying earlier the reason that Aditya should have been held back and Sanchit should have bowled earlier the previous over that he couldn't complete his quota.
Outside edge, but there is a deep third in place. They're bowling too wide. That's basically a free hit because there's nobody at slip, there's nobody at gully, and deep third is outside the inner ring, so that will always be one.
A lot of planning going there, lots of conference. You see, Mathiula is just around Sanchit. Yeah, you need a partner who does exactly what you do. Fast bowling.
Well, they need to bring that long on up. Why are you giving that single? Even mid-wicket is open. Oh, it struck him on the lid there. Looks okay though. And once again, they've picked up one. Zubair Khan looks very relaxed at the crease. He doesn't look any particular hurry. 5 of 10.
Well, he has just mind you that he's come at number 9 as a tail ender, but he seems to be really, really handy as a batter.
Once again, Abid, long on and mid wicket, they're both on the fence when you're defending single digit scores. Good looking punch, but straight to mid off. That's what you need. You need to cut the ones now. Forget about the boundary.
Well, bring the fifth fielder in, I would say. Play some attacking game here.
There is a deep fine leg. There is a deep mid wicket. There is a wideish long on. The whole leg side is open. Full invitation to just nudge the ball into the gap. And he's spanked it to that deep cover fielder. Will easily pick up one. Well, I'm not sure about these tactics at all.
Yeah, they really need to. I'm not sure why Osama is sitting down. Maybe it's because he's got hit on the helmet earlier. Nobody came in to do that conclusion test.
Yeah, he just needs a bit of a break here. Try to gather his breath. He's been running hard between the wickets and perhaps needs some medical attention as well.
And I'm not sure whether he'll be continue, but little bit of a late reacting to that blow. Yeah, that's what happens. You immediately need to send someone inside from the medical team to ask you 3 questions. It's what is your name, where you playing, and I think something like how much you're chasing.
Well, this was the blow he took there. Yeah, just struck him on the lid. That would have rung his bell, so to speak. But he's a fighter. 4 of 8. Victory is 1 hit away. Slow ball, nicely bowled and nicely played as well. 4 needed of 7 now. I think we will go down to the final over. Nail-biting stuff here at the Dubai International.
And 1 hit away, Abu Dhabi, to win this favorite, beating the favorites of the tournament.
Yeah, this would be a huge upset. But this is the quality of the men from AD. They have that giant killing ability for sure now. Oh, slower bouncer this time. He's missed it. He's asking for 1 for the over, but that was certainly not above head height. Zubair Khan will be on strike for the final over. 4 needed.
Quick change. Everyone in their position, quick. Get your position quick.
Well, this is very interesting. It's the captain himself, Rizwan CP, who's taken the responsibility to bowl the final over. Well, he should have done that earlier. I wanted to see him earlier, but it's still not over. It's quite difficult. Let's take a look at the field. Catching mid wicket, catching extra cover, cover point, short third, short fine in the ring. There's a wideish long off, wideish long on, deep mid wicket, and a square leg outside the ring.
Yeah,
Can he do it?
Moreover, the 5 fielders are inside the ring. I like the move. Maybe it's a penalty for them to play slightly slow, but I think that is a sensible move.
Zubair Khan. And he smacked it over the covers, and that is victory for Abu Dhabi. Done it in style. And there you can see the dugout. What a huge win.
CP kicking himself, came in to bowl only one bowl. Little bit late, but what a game this has been. What a victory this is for Abu Dhabi. They are beating one of the giants of the tournament, Emirates Blues.
A fantastic result for the men in yellow. They are on the charge. And what a shock result. Abu Dhabi win by 3 wickets. Young Osama Hassan Shah, Zubair Khan, and of course the skipper Ali Abid with a fabulous innings. Well supported right from the top. And look at the smiles. And a dejected looking Blues side. They look absolutely stunned, Abid.
Well, they stunned everybody there. The team in yellow, Abu Dhabi, they won the toss. They invited the team Emirates Blues to bat first, where they just could manage to score runs. Won 62, but that man seems to be a happy man. Ali Abid, the captain, he's led the team from the front, leading as an example. What a game this has been.
Well, handshakes all round, and you can see the big smiles on the face of the men in yellow. They're having a wonderful D20 so far, but it's early in the piece just yet. Plenty of matches to go, plenty of results still to be finalized, but tonight it's Team Abu Dhabi who have got the valuable 2 points, and Emirates Blues, they need to go back to the drawing board. They've already lost 2 matches in the D20 so far. And Abid, this tournament is sitting on a fascinating plateau right now.
Another upset here. I would call it upset here. Abu Dhabi was nowhere close, looking to the mighty Emirates Blues, but then you win only at the cricket ground, and you're playing this at the Ring of Fire. Well, talking about the batting order, they haven't had a brilliant start. They lost their batter, Atta. Very first over, he was gonna, facing 4 deliveries. But then, Nick, what a big sixes he's hit. Played a cameo role, came as an opener, expressed himself. 3 sixes to Matiullah, and he ended up scoring 37. And 10 runs for Kamran Atta. Couldn't fire today, but it was Ali Abid who made sure that he makes his effort and takes the room closest to the victory. He has done the hard work, and he's almost got the team home, and then he departed, scoring 59 of 33.
Small contributions right throughout the batting scorecard. And in terms of the bowling, Sanchit 1 for 21. Matiullah Khan 2 for 45, took a bit of tap. Mohammad Jawadullah, the standout bowler for me. The young left arm pacer 2 for 22. Mohammad Farazuddin 2 for 26, did a fair job as well. But Aditya Shetty, none for 42, very disappointing performance from him. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of this thrilling run chase. Ataur Rahim dismissed early in the piece, a nothing shot, and gifted his wicket. Good catch taken at mid-off by Aditya, but then Naik Mohammed just started pulverizing the bowlers all over the park. This was the dismissal as well. Good catch taken there, right in the inner ring itself, but then Naik Mohammed teed off big time against Matiullah Khan. 1-6 straight, and that's the biggest six of the night onto the top tier over at Cow Corner. And then this third one downtown, all the way over the long on. Then it was one shot too many, splicing it towards deep cover. Good catch taken there by Farazuddin. He was busy in the outfield. A nothing shot from Muhammad Asif. Farazuddin once again with the safe pair of hands. But then the counter-attacking begun. That was a big shot attempted. And just taken well there by Sanchit Sharma, who had dropped a catch earlier. Aditya Shetty then got taken to the cleaners by Ali Abid, who played a fabulous knock, kept counter-attacking the spinners, kept taking those risks, and they paid off big time. Massive sixes, down on one knee, down the park, time and again, and this one was over extra cover, was the pick of the shots tonight from Ali Abid. And then a beauty to dismiss P areas, and at that stage, Abid, you felt this match could go either way.
Well, exactly, but that was the dismissal. 6 runs enough. Soon after that, a dismissal of Ali Abid, and that's where we thought maybe the game is in the grip for Emirates Blues. But final delivery, that was only one ball CP bowled, and was smashed for a boundary, and resulting that for the victory, for confirming the victory for Abu Dhabi with 3 wickets in hand.
Well, that is the match summary for you. The Emirates Blues posting 161 in their allotted 20 overs. Zubair Khan, the pick of the bowlers for Abu Dhabi. Ali Shan Sharfu with a sparkling 62 of 34. And in response, Ali Abid, captain fantastic, leading the run chase. And they got it down just in the first delivery of the final over. Naik Mohammed also supporting him. 2 for 22 for Mohammad Jawadullah. And 2 for 26 for Mohammad Farazuddin. Abu Dhabi winning comfortably by 3 wickets. Now we head downstairs to Abdurrahman Tariq, who will be conducting the post-match awards ceremony. Over to you.
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation. Match number 8 of the Mazaplay.net Emirates D20 powered by Fancode. It's been an amazing day of cricket, and the last match was an absolute nail-biter as well. Abu Dhabi winning by a small margin, just 3 wickets against a very strong Emirates Blue side. A lot of noticeable performances. Ali Shan Sharfu, 60 comes to mind. Some good bowling performances from Sanchit Sharma, Matiullah Khan as well. But the man of the match, leading from the front, the captain of Abu Dhabi, Ali Abid. I've got Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the man of the match referee, to give away the man of the match award. Mr. Iftikhar Ali is the man of the match for every game anyways. Ali Abid, congratulations. Big win, badi side ke against.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमारा प्लान यही था कि चेज़ करेंगे तो एक्चुअली हमारे पास बैटिंग बहुत अच्छी है रेदर देन बॉलिंग तो यही प्लान था कि हम 150 160 में भी पकड़ेंगे तो हम इंशाल्लाह चेज़ कर सकते हैं तो
ये बॉलिंग की आपकी वैसे बात करें, आई थिंक आप लोग जेन्युइनली एक बॉलर शॉर्ट चलते हैं, कोई एक ऑलराउंडर बीच में आके 3 ओवर 4 ओवर देता है.
एक्चुअली हमारा वो गुलाम मुर्तज़ा थोड़ा अनफिट है तो इंशाल्लाह अपकमिंग गेम्स में वो भी वापस आ जाएगा तो हमारा कम्बिनेशन कंप्लीट हो जाएगा.
गुलाम मुर्तज़ा भी वापस आ जाएगा, मतलब आप लोगों ने तो रुकना ही नहीं है, क्योंकि 5 आउट होने के बावजूद भी आप लोग 18 19 19 रन मार रहे हैं एक ओवर में.
जी बस ऐसे ही अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सबके बल्ले में अच्छी बॉल लग रही है तो अच्छा टाइम है उसको यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो इंशाल्लाह जीत मिल रही है.
आपके पर्सनल फॉर्म की थोड़ी सी बात करते हैं. डोमेस्टिक में तो आप माशाल्लाह काफ़ी अच्छा स्कोर कर रहे हैं. इधर थोड़ा सा स्लो स्टार्ट था, आज था प्लान कि एक एंड से टारगेट करना है.
जी क्योंकि ज़्यादा जिम्मेदारी मुझ पे ही थी तो मैंने साथ वालों को भी कहा जस्ट पॉजिटिव खेलो क्योंकि थोड़ा रुकना पड़ भी गया तो मैं रुक जाऊंगा तो साथ वालों ने भी अच्छा साथ दिया मेरा. ऊपर से नेक मोहम्मद बहुत अच्छा खेला, उसने अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया तो फिर मैंने उसको कैरी किया.
चलें जी, कंग्रेचुलेशंस, बहुत बड़ी विक्ट्री. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट.
या थैंक यू सो मच.
Well, there you have it. That is us from the post-match presentation. Let's go back to Ahmed Khwaja and Abid Ibrahim in the comm box.
Well, top stuff there, Abdurrahman. A very gracious Ali Abid crediting his teammates for his success. That's what a great leader does. Well, tomorrow we have A triple header Friday, all 6 teams in action. We kick off at 1:30 p.m. local time. Do note that down, where we have the mighty team Fujairah taking on the Blues. It's going to be a short turnaround for them. Then Sharjah taking on Team Abu Dhabi. That's going to be a fantastic match at 5:30 p.m. local time. And then we close the evening with Ajman taking on Team Dubai at 9:30 p.m. local time, live and exclusive from the Dubai International. So that's all from the Combox for tonight. What a thrilling day of D20 cricket for you. Join us tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. local time for more live and exclusive action right here from the Ring of Fire. Till then, it's good night from us. We'll see you tomorrow.